We are now live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Casketking Crew podcast. And I am here
Damn,
with
big
my
energy,
brother,
boy.
Krusty Loves, and my good friend, Queso.
Oh, yeah.
Ooga booga, ooga booga.
I can't stop this feeling.
Deep inside of me.
Yeah.
How deep inside of your casket are we talking?
About 7 inches.
Oh, God,
Damn.
above average, eh? Above average.
Well, that seems to be just deep enough. You know what I'm saying?
It's
All right.
just deep enough.
Doctor, I
Mm-hmm.
thought this was my prostate exam.
It is.
Well, to kind of give us a starting topic to
Actually,
while we get.
well, before we do that, I just want to chill out my shill. Casket needs a hot water heater, so I'm raising money for a new hot water heater. Thank you.
So donate, donate, donate. Yes.
And you're ready, you said you're already a quarter of the way there?
Yeah, I'm already a quarter way there. I've already got $200.
You're a quarter way there. Oh.
Whoa, sitting on a chair, take my hand and we'll make it, I swear. Whoa, falling
Krusty,
down the stairs.
I feel like Casket could be a rock and roll singer.
You know, I think the same thing.
Because
Is
if Mick
that my
Jagger,
secret talent? Am I a singer?
if Mick
You
Jagger,
might be.
I mean, yeah, like Mick Jagger isn't an insanely good singer, but he's got the energy. So as long as you bring the
My
energy,
foot is pink is here. What's up?
My foot is pink. You made it.
yo 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 yo.
How you doing? Shout out to the man.
The treasure.
The treasurer,
treasure.
indeed.
I'll make it, I swear.
Whoa!
See that was on pitch. That he hit the notes.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna sound like this now, huh?
There you go.
Rusty, I took a tone deaf test the other day.
How'd that go?
I scored 100%.
Does 100% mean you're tone deaf or not?
Not meaning I didn't make a single
Okay.
mistake. But I watched a YouTube video of this woman taking it, and she got stuck on this one thing, and she just found out she was tone deaf.
Yeah, I've taken that as well. I'm not tone deaf either.
I can't be. I like music too much.
You know what's interesting? People who are tone deaf, they focus more on the rhythm and less on the notes. Like that's how they get enjoyment out of music, relatively speaking. It's interesting to think about. Like that's like where perception really does make up individual reality.
I mean, that's true. That's like the philosophical question: what is real?
Yeah.
We got another comment from my Florida's Pink Casket. Speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yesterday, man, he boot up the old GBA and play some Yu-Gi-Oh! Eternal Dark Soul. What a wonderful Saturday it has been.
Sounds like a wonderful Saturday indeed.
Can't be that bad if we have my Floyd is Pink in the chat, right?
Hell yeah.
Yugi, I'm playing my trap card.
Yugi, I'm summoning my Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Oh my god, what happened to all my clothes?
What are we gonna do? Don't worry, we've got the heart of the card.
We've got friendship, Taya. Nothing beats that.
Hey, friendship, CC, yeah.
Shut up, Joey. You're not even from Boston.
But I'm from Boston, yeah.
You're from Boston.
You're from Japan, Joey.
Yes, that's the Boston of the world, yeah.
Oh, God. Okay, theoretically, if the world was a brain, Japan would be the part of the brain that makes you horny.
Oh, God. One of my life goals is to go to Japan where they have... actually, you know what? Ethically speaking, I don't think it's a gold mine anymore.
I was wondering where that was going.
I watched a documentary the other day on like how people in the culture are suffering financially. So literally, they're taking money to do anything, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to exploit people who are financially struggling. So never mind.
Good save, Krusty. Good save.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Hmm.
So, yeah, Casca, tell us more about this energy drink you're having.
I drank an energy drink before the podcast because people tell me I'm more entertaining when I'm caffeinated. So I got a Ghost Sour Patch Kids Red Berry energy drink, and I chugged the whole thing in 5 minutes.
Wow.
He did. Well, how would you rate it? How many booms does it get?
Well, I'm sorry your brother died, so he gets 5 booms. Boom!
And don't forget, it's
Boom!
five. It's 5 big booms.
Oh,
Big
five
boom.
big booms.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, you
so
know.
I've got a topic for us.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm still on a big Pokemon kick from Pokemon Day.
Yeah.
We should each say our favorite thing about Pokemon.
Okay, who go first?
You can go first, Krusty.
Um,
Out of everything in Pokemon, what is your absolute favorite thing? Could be anything.
anything. It doesn't. Okay, anything at all.
It doesn't even have to be a certain Pokemon. It could be something about the franchise.
Well, I'd say the connections it's allowed me to make in my life.
You know, that's a good answer.
Yeah, I've made lots of friends due to Pokemon and relationships. Some Poke girls, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, Krusty, we see you.
Yeah. How about y'all?
Okay, so you go ahead. I'm gonna go last.
Okay. Well, I was thinking about the feeling of adventure that I get when I used to play it. It felt like I was just transported into a safer world, right? And just the idea of connecting with people in the game, but also with the Pokemon. It left a lasting impression where the feeling is like it's almost like comfort food. That type of feeling where when playing it, it kind of fills a hole in me.
I'll fill that hole. Don't worry about it, Queso. Oh, that's a beautiful answer, though. Yeah, I mean that's
Thank you.
yeah.
It'll be more beautiful when my hole is filled with you.
Uh,
I wish Jiggle
My
Jess is Jiggle Jess in the chat. I can't see.
no, it's just my
chicka
Florida's
chicka
pink for
chicka.
now.
All right, Casket, give us your answer, Big D.
My favorite thing, my absolute favorite thing
Mhm.
about Pokemon. You
Yeah.
know, not just the memories I've made, you know, playing when I was like 12,
Okay.
but my absolute favorite thing about Pokemon is no matter how many Pokemon there are, and no matter which Pokemon it is, every Pokemon is somebody's favorite.
Oh,
Like, there's
I'm.
literally not a character that doesn't have someone who's like, yeah, that one's my favorite.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I
I
don't
told you
think any other. I
yesterday.
don't think any other franchise can do that.
Yeah, I told you yesterday. I went to Walmart and I got that silver turtle.
Jeff,
Up,
What's
Jeff.
up?
Hello,
Yeah.
Jeff.
we're doing the podcast.
What's the topic of the day?
We're talking
How
about
long your
Pokemon right
penis is?
now.
Oh
We're
god.
talking about our penis length. We're trying to figure out who's got the smallest one.
Krusty's very
Me.
horny today. Just a heads up, Jeff.
How small is your penis, Jeff? I bet mine's smaller.
That's confidential information. I'm not going to
Classified.
disclose that.
Damn, look at Jeff's over there trying to do a, say help me save my face. He's like, yeah, appreciate you, Jeff.
Jeff, how about you? What is your favorite thing about Pokemon?
uh, basically, that I get to like LARP out having my own pets because I never had pets in real life. My
That's a
parents
good
would
answer.
gaslight me. My parents would gaslight me into thinking I was allergic to cats and dogs. They're just like, oh, we can't get a pet. And then I asked them like much later, like, am I actually allergic to them? And they're like, nah, we just said that. We
You know
said that
what's
so we don't have
funny?
to get a pet.
That's fucking traumatic. Jesus.
My parents used to do the same thing about food whenever I'd go to the grocery store as a kid. They'd say I was
Really?
allergic to anything they didn't want to buy.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's smart.
Yeah. I didn't know what sour cream tasted like till I was like 16 years old.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah. Or yogurt.
Did you find it strange when your parents told you you were oddly allergic to everything that's very expensive in the grocery store?
Yeah,
Like,
I
oh,
was
you're definitely allergic to caviar.
yeah, like pretty much. Oh, you want steak? You're allergic to that. You can't have that. It'll make you sick. Oh, you want that? You can't have that. Here, have some great value chicken nuggets. You can eat these. You're not allergic to this. That's how they rolled.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah. But that's a
I'm
good
so-
answer, though, Jeff.
Yeah, when I just break it down, I kind of just like having pets.
All right, well, here's
Little
a question. Which Pokemon do you think would make the best pet?
Oh, I only know the first generation Pokemon, so I'm the wrong person to ask.
Well, that's all right, man. Add the first generation. What do you think would be the best one?
Charmander before it evolves into Charizard. I don't know. Charmander's just cute. Might light your house on fire, but that's
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But
Cassie, you'll have a better answer.
Wait, so Charmander's is that like your favorite out of the starters?
I can only remember like 8 Pokemon at this point, so I don't have like a wide pool to choose from. My memory's shit.
It's okay. What
Cassie,
would
you go.
Yeah, Casca, you go.
If I could have a Pokemon for a pet,
Yeah.
oh, dude, I'd totally pick Mr. Mime.
Dude, you would have that sucker cleaning your house 24/7 like Ash's mom.
No, I'd be playing video games and shit with it, and going to the pier and having it bust for me as a mime.
Oh.
Wouldn't you get
Sorry.
jealous if he upstages you though?
No, because I'd just be sitting in the back of the crowd, being like, "Yeah, he's making me some cash. All right."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good choice.
Although I'd probably treat him better than most people would treat their Pokemon. I wouldn't make him eat out of a dish on the floor. That's for damn sure. I'd be like, "Dude, here's a plate on the table. Go ahead. You're too human-like to make you eat off the floor, man."
Yeah.
Cassie, do you have a pick?
Well, I've always wondered how water-type Pokemon can just spawn water in out of nowhere. Like,
I always
Like,
thought
for
that,
example,
too.
like, they're in the middle of the desert, and all of a sudden Squirtle can just squirt water from nowhere. And like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I would definitely choose a Squirtle.
Okay, but would you
And-
drink that water is the question.
Oh, I would drink the shit out of that water. It's got to be delicious.
What if it was salt water?
Oh, then I need a new Squirtle.
What if
I need a
different
freshwater
water
Squirtle.
types spray different water? What if one's like clear water and the other one's like salt water?
Or brackish.
Tap water.
What if
Yeah.
one came from his prostate?
Oh God.
Oh, yeah. Jeff,
Prostate
thank God
water.
you weren't here for the earlier conversation. You would have heard that shit.
What was it? A lot of prostate-related talk?
Kinda, yeah.
No,
Don't forget to get your prostate checked, everyone. Yeah, you're
I
one
check
finger away
mine
from
every
good health.
day.
Yeah.
I bet you do, Casket. I bet you do.
You can never be too secure, you know?
No, no wonder you have wiggly fingers.
I may have wiggly fingers, but only one of them has a brown pinky.
why haven't they found like a more technologically advanced diagnostic for checking for prostate cancer?
Nope,
Like,
it's still
I,
fingers
I
out.
gonna
think
be
it's because
finger
doctors
up the
just
butt for
secretly
the rest
dig
of
it.
your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, doctors are just like, why not? This is fun.
Yeah,
They
I
get
think there's probably other ways to do it. It's just too expensive. So it's like, yeah, finger up the butt.
How do you think the doctor
Finger up the
feels
butt?
if he like goes to like put the finger in the ass, but you have like a really dirty butthole?
Ew.
You think
I'll
the
take it
doctor
off.
gets mad and be like, dude, what the fuck?
Like, sorry.
This is the first time I'm ever going to say this, but I think we should go back to talking about Pokemon.
I have a question for Casket. Do you
Oh
think
yeah, we
doctors?
never asked Queso and Krusty what pets they would have.
Yes,
I said Squirtle.
but Casket, do you think a doctor's ever thrown up after administering a prostate
I
exam?
don't know. Just based on numbers, it's had to have happened at least once.
That's what I'm
Imagine-
thinking, right?
Yeah, but imagine a gynecologist. Like a person comes in who's got some serious funk going on down there.
there.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Like there is a level of professionalism, but also there may be smells that you don't want to smell.
Yeah. I think Snorlax. I don't know, just to be able to sleep on him, just have a big pillow to cuddle.
Yeah, but
anytime.
imagine how much you gotta feed that motherfucker.
Yeah, he's gonna eat you out of house and home.
There's a lot of bad humans in this world. I bet I could find some.
Feed him humans. Love it.
Hey, what happened to Harvey Weinstein? Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about him.
Did you see RFK Jr.'s response to like the Epstein list?
What?
He was like in an interview recently. He said, "Oh yeah, I mean it's not. I mean I knew Harvey Weinstein. I knew O.J. Simpson. I knew Bill Cosby." And everyone's like, "Why are you just listing like the worst fucking sexual abusers in modern history?"
Well, you see, Theo.
You see, Theo, sometimes you gotta let a man take a bath.
Ain't that the truth?
I think we're going to hell.
I think we're in hell now.
Welcome to the magic hallway, everyone.
People are burning all around.
That's what we should do. We should rewrite songs and make them about hell.
Yeah.
We're gonna be a reverse Christian rock band.
Yeah.
That sounds like a challenge for ChatGPT. What song you have in mind, Casket?
Ooh, I like this.
Let's see here.
Let's take a Christian song. What's do Our God is an Awesome God.
Yeah, but make it about Lucifer.
Yeah.
Okay, use the song lyrics for Our God is an Awesome God. And what band is that by?
No fucking idea.
I think it's just a random song.
Okay, use the song lyrics for Our God is an Awesome God, but change the lyrics to talk about Satan. Or Lucifer. Lucifer?
Lucifer and hell. And hell.
And hell. Alright, let's see what we get.
This will be fine. Hey, I just want to give a shout out to our 9 viewers. What's up, everybody?
Yo.
How you doing?
Wait, what if its chain of thought says reflecting on copyright? Is it like not gonna produce it because of copyright?
Oh, fuck you, chain of thought. Wait, which version of ChatGPT are you?
Oh, no way! Oh, who joined?
It's Blump.
Did it not do it?
It thought for, okay, this is the ChatGPT 01 model. It thought for 16 seconds. It said reflecting on copyright, reviewing guidelines, understanding the restriction, noticing restrictions, navigating restrictions, and then its output is, I'm sorry, but I can't provide that. However, I can offer to give you a summary of the requested portion.
Fuck you. You know what? Get off of the R model. We need to go back to a less restrictive model.
Well, no, you can just rephrase it. Say, don't say exactly that song, but say like in the style of or like
inspired by. Have them make a Christian rock song about Lucifer.
Yeah.
That way that they won't have to worry about the copyright.
I'll say use similar lyrics as in such and such, and let's see what I get. Man, I'm going back to the Chinese model if this doesn't work.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or go to Grok.
It says, I'm sorry, but I can't provide that. Damn, they censored it more over time. I clearly remember being able to do this.
Yeah.
More.
All right, go to a better model. This is why. Oh my God, let's switch it up. DeepSeek, here we come.
Oh God.
Let's use Grok.
Okay, Grok 3. I bet you it'll do it.
All right, here we go. Yep, right off the bat, it does it.
Bingo.
Thank you, Elon Musk.
Okay, our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above. Wait, what? Oh, this is the original chorus. Okay, now it's telling me the adapted version. Lucifer is a fearsome lord. He reigns in hell below with cunning, fire, and scorn. Lucifer is a fearsome lord. Lucifer is a mighty king. He rules the shadowed flame. With darkness, pride, and sting, Lucifer is a mighty king. When brimstone fills the air with dread, and souls in torment cry, his power echoes through the dead. Lucifer's reign will never die. Lucifer is a fearsome lord. He reigns in hell below with cunning, fire, and scorn. Lucifer is a fearsome lord. It's pretty cool, I guess. I don't know what the original song is, so I can't compare it.
Oh, you never heard that
Interesting.
hymn?
No.
It's a banger.
All right. You know what? Let's turn other songs into Satanist songs. What's another song?
Let's make it like some kind of glitzy pop star song that's like cutesy, maybe like a Katy Perry song or something.
Oh, I was thinking Taylor
Britney
Swift, Shake
Spears,
It Off.
Criminal.
Oh no, I like the Taylor Swift suggestion. I don't. What's a Taylor Swift song?
Shake It Off. That was like one of her big hits. Or I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling myself.
I don't
know
about you.
That's a song name. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
I think so. That's.
Let me see Shake It Off first.
All right, but Jeff, you have to sing the song.
I have the most monotone voice out of all of us here. I ain't singing it.
You have a
Wait, what?
sexy
I'm just gonna
smooth.
send this to Casket.
Let him sing it.
Yeah.
Casket, you have to sing it like the Joker.
I can't show my screen right now. Everybody's watching me. Come on, Batman, sing with me. My God is an awesome God.
Joker, take your meds.
Oh, Batman, help me. I'm being converted by the religious. Oh, God, my mom wants to start going to church.
Oh no.
Yeah, base mom.
Nice. Yeah, hell yeah.
Your mom wants to go to
Based
church?
and Christ pilled. Is she trying to drag you along?
God, I hope not.
Well, you know what's funny? If you look at the populace.
Yeah, live stream from the church.
Oh, God.
I wonder if you're allowed to do that.
What's up, everybody? Casket here with
I'll
another
stream
live
from
sermon.
inside the bathroom. Yo, whatever, everybody. I'm inside the bathroom of the church.
No, do it inside the what's that thing where you go into confession with the priest?
Oh, God. Yo, whatever,
yeah.
everybody. I'm about to talk to the priest and confess my sins.
That's only Catholicism, though.
Can you live stream a confessional?
I don't know. Has that
be the
been
first,
done? I
maybe.
can be the first.
Yeah.
You will be the first.
First live stream confessional.
Dear Lord, I have sinned. All right, Casket, this is your confessional. Tell us your confessions.
Dude, honestly, I think Cassie, I think that would get a lot of views if you tried. Like, don't tell the priest that there's a camera there. He probably you just keep it like, he in a place where
Just
he
wear a
can't see it.
GoPro on your head.
What you do is you go into the confessional box and you say, I have sinned. I masturbate in confessional boxes.
God.
To the voices of those who are talking to me on the other side. Can you speak up?
He's like, I'm sinning right now.
Oh, yeah? I'm sinning right now? Yeah? Oh, God.
And then when he gives you flack for that, you say your classic line, well, if we don't sin, then Jesus died for nothing.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Think about this. Jesus, before he died, saw everyone's sins. So he saw a guy jerk it to My Little Pony and still did what he did.
Oh, God.
But they didn't have My Little Pony back then.
Yeah, but he saw the future sins too.
That's
For
true.
real? It's all of
Yeah.
the future sins?
I think so. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane.
He's like that guy jerking it to cartoon ponies. I died for you, bro.
I died for you, Brody.
Brody.
He's talking to his father like, "Hey, I'm having second thoughts about this whole thing."
Yeah. It's like,
There's
have you
people down
seen
there-
shit they're gonna do in the future? What the fuck?
Yeah. There's something called a furry. God, you don't want to know. You really don't want to know.
Maybe Jesus would have been a furry. We don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Look at Egyptian gods. They had furries back then.
Yeah, Anubis.
Check that name.
They love their furries.
Yes.
I think I'm a dog now. 'Cause I'm wearing my leash around.
I was telling Casket about a new AI voice model called Sesame. Have you heard of that one, Krusty?
No, tell me about it.
It's the most realistic voice I've heard so far in terms of like the intonation and the ability to pause throughout your speech. Sounds really lifelike, and it's going to be open source. They're open sourcing it like 2 weeks from now, but you can try the demo for free
Oh,
on
Where?
their website. It's
Ooh,
sesame.com. I sent it to Casket. I don't know if he's played with it yet.
Here's my
No, I haven't
question.
played with it yet.
Will she talk dirty to me?
Probably not, because I think actually I don't know. what
Yeah, you gotta pay
company's
for premium
behind
for
this.
that.
Yeah, I want her to virtually spit on me.
But if it's open source, then somebody will do a fine tune of it, I'm sure, at some point.
All right, make the sound of hawking a loogie on me.
Tua.
Hot Tua on that thing.
Dang. Yo, Krusty, ready to lead to start a crypto scam?
Sure. What are we doing?
I don't know.
Breadcoin.
Yeah, we're making the bread coin.
That'd be good.
Mm-hmm.
We should just
Also-
make bread NFTs. It's just pictures of different slices
Yeah.
of bread.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Claude
Dude,
3.7 is so nice.
I heard it's good for coding. What do you think
Maybe-
about ChatGPT 4.5?
It sucks donkey doo-doo.
Not
I've heard-
doo-doo.
So in terms of benchmarks, it's not impressive because it's not like a reasoning model, so it's not going to excel in coding or anything like that. But
No.
apparently, it gives pretty good creative writing results. Like
But
it's
it's
way
also
funnier than other models.
it's also stupidly expensive.
Yeah, it's 10 times more compute, which is insane.
Who knew creativity took so much energy?
How expensive is it, Krusty?
Like 10 times as much as their previous model.
Which is how much?
God, I forget how much it was
They-
per million
You
tokens.
can break it down if you look at the API costs. I don't have it pulled up though. I just
So
know
when the-
roughly it's like 10 times more expensive than using O3.
Gotcha. Because I know you paid several $100s for Grok, right, Krusty?
Yeah.
I want to compare it to that.
I gotta admit, the Grok voice, I'm digging it.
Really? I heard it's not as good as ChatGPT's.
I mean, you can tell it's a robot, but she is really sassy, and I like it. She talks
Oh, yeah,
like a
she-
hot girl.
Isn't there
Like this-
modes? Like you can
There
activate
is.
therapist mode and then like
There
18
is.
plus mode.
The 18 plus mode is fun. The therapist mode is okay. Obviously, it's not a licensed therapist, but I will say it's decent. It has the knowledge. I've tested it.
Nice.
There's other modes as well. I like the sarcastic mode. They're going to make a new one, 18 plus sarcastic and 18 plus aggressive. They're going to add both of those soon. So that way it's like it can be a dominatrix. If you're into that.
Cascade, why don't you try it? You have any
Gasket's
interest?
not here, man.
He's not here right now. Oh, who's here, Casket?
Oh man, my energy drink is like kicking in, my dude.
So wait, did you also have weed, Casket?
Yes.
So how do you have you noticed that how they interact, like the weed and the energy drink, if any interaction at all?
Yeah, the weed opens my mind. The energy drink gives me the energy to say it.
Probably
That's
makes it feel more like
fucking
a sativa.
Yeah, you can tell he's feeling it because Casket's rocking back and forth.
I want to see casket on mushrooms.
Oh my
I
god.
took mushrooms once.
Me too. Tell us about
Jeff,
it, Mr. King.
Jeff, you don't think he would just pass out?
I don't know.
Doubt it.
All right, we're at the 30-minute mark, so I gotta whore myself out here. Everybody, Casket needs a new hot water heater, so if you'd like to donate, that's cool. If not, that's cool too. I hope you're enjoying the podcast.
I think I'm a whore now. Cause I've had sex with everyone in town.
Oh, Batman! Oh!
I'll just say money going towards a hot water heater is much more worthwhile than the sex doll.
Agreed. The only thing the sex dolls.
Unless you got a sex doll with like a built-in water heater. I don't know if they have those models.
Two birds, one
Oh
stone.
god, I feel a song coming on.
Sing for us, King. Sing.
Alright, Batman, I'm gonna sing you a song!
Oh God.
My name is Cuban Pete! I'm the king of Arumba beats! When I shake my maracas, they go boom chicky boom boom boom!
Wait, I know what that's from. Isn't that from Beetlejuice?
No.
What is that from?
The Mask.
The Mask. Makes sense.
Hmm.
The Mask.
If you
I
had the
love that
mask, would
movie.
you put it on?
Hell yeah, I'd put it on. I'm
Yeah.
curious to see what I'd be like.
Oh god, what if you turned into like the evil mask? Like it brought out the evil in you.
Then I would
Oh,
never put it back on.
really?
Yeah.
I would never put the mask on. People would be dead. I can't do that.
Here's an interesting
Wait a
crossover. One of the early scenes in The Mask, I forget where, what context it's in, but it's the exact same interior of the Ghostbusters like fire station, same filming location. I don't know.
Interesting.
No,
Maybe
that.
it's in the same universe.
Maybe.
I don't
Do
know.
you have
I
any?
know Casper the Friendly Ghost takes place in the same universe as the Ghostbusters.
Is
Yeah.
that canon?
Yeah, because Ray shows up to try and fight the ghosts.
Yep.
That's true.
That's true.
You know, I think the historian was right. He said I should raise money to buy some maracas. Maybe he was right.
This.
Historian, we're summoning you.
We
Everyone
summon you.
stand in the summoning circle.
I'll play my maracas all day long!
Shake, 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 shake.
You can't stop me, Batman! It's not illegal to play the maracas!
I'm calling Commissioner Gordon right away.
Fuck Commissioner Gordon! He's not the boss of me!
Really? Even when he's wearing his dominatrix suit?
Oh, then he can be the boss of me, I guess.
I had a feeling.
Jeff,
Mhm.
do you think they're going to start putting restrictions on AI stuff?
On certain models, yeah, I don't know. Thing is, they have to stay competitive with DeepSeek and the Chinese options. I think
Yeah.
Grok is going to be relatively uncensored.
Yeah.
I think actually ChatGPT ended up loosening the restrictions on some of its models, but in certain areas.
Yeah.
They rolled back some stuff in January.
They're going to have to keep rolling it back because, I mean, people don't stay loyal. They're just going to go to the one that works best for their, like, specific task.
Yeah.
That's true. It's like the streaming one, where it's like whatever show is on which streaming device they're gonna go to.
ChatGPT has done
Man.
good branding though, because whenever like the average normie talks about AI, they just say ChatGPT, and they like I don't think they know what Claude is as a model or anything like that.
Oh, yeah, that's like a good point.
ChatGPT has won like the branding game.
True. They're like the Google of AI.
Yeah.
I feel an air guitar solo coming on.
Oh,
Do it, dog.
we need some drums. Krusty, provide some drums.
Boom, chaka, chaka, boom, chaka, chaka, boom, chaka, chaka, boom.
Don't forget to hold a note
You
too.
guys laugh, but when I lost all that weight a couple years ago, that's how I did it, by doing air guitar for
Air
2
guitar.
hours a day.
My God, Casket, you need to make a
That's
weight loss
Pilates.
video. Yeah, make a weight loss program video where you play the air guitar for 8 hours a day. Just like,
I
this is called
fucking
my air
should.
guitar weight loss program.
It'll be like 4 separate routines. One of them is the air guitar. One of them is like the maracas or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, not
Do it,
good.
Casket. I believe in you.
See, this is why I want to get the tripod, so I can do shit like that.
Yeah.
Didn't it arrive? Where's that tripod that you bought?
It's in the mailroom, but I can't get in there on the weekends. It's closed on the weekends.
What? The mailroom is closed on the weekend?
Well, it's in the office. It wouldn't fit in the mailbox.
Oh, interesting. But they still close the mailroom on the weekends? Like they
Well,
don't
it's in
give
the
you
main
away.
office.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Otherwise, I would have had it today.
Boom,
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing casket videos where you're sitting up.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Well, he already put one out today.
Yeah.
The one in Walmart.
True.
Wait, what? I didn't get an alert, really?
Yeah, it's Walmart
Yeah, I put out
video.
a video today. I did a vlog.
Holy shit, I didn't even see that.
It felt like old school classic Casket.
It
It's
was.
awesome.
Even got those long pauses between talking. Imagine he's just staring off into the abyss whenever he does those.
I usually am, yeah.
Does the abyss stare back at you?
Yeah, only when I'm high enough.
The abyss stares back at me, but that's because it's a movie poster on my wall.
Nice.
Yeah, Blump gave it to me.
That's cool. Blump.
Ask any chats on the YouTube?
No, it's been surprisingly quiet.
All right, to the chat. We will take your comments.
Yeah, we're going to take some comments now. If you got a comment, please send it in.
And if you don't, then do it anyway.
Yeah, do it anyway. If you want to shout out, go for it.
Free country?
But no, the Grok is my favorite now. Like, I think I'm going to uninstall and stop paying for ChatGPT at this point.
But I've heard that ChatGPT's deep research is better than Grok's deep research. But I haven't tested the both out.
Yeah, but I'm at least going to go down to the $20 plan. I'm not going to pay $200 anymore.
Yeah, because you can still use deep research for 10 queries a month.
Yep. And I think that's going to suit my needs for now.
I wanted to like gift Casket a subscription to ChatGPT, but there's no way to do it.
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to utilize it.
Well, the voice mode.
Yeah, the voice mode's pretty tits. I mean, I love it. It's the tits.
Yeah.
I
Casket,
have a question for AI.
All right, go for it.
I just want to know what it answers. What sound does a giraffe make?
All right, let's find this out.
It's going to be letters. Ooh, speaking of AI, once we get that answer, Amazon Plus is coming out. If you're a Prime member, you get it for free for the Alexa app.
More money for Jeff Bezos, because that's what he needs.
Well, I have Prime, and so that means I get free access to it, quote unquote free. But I mean, I'm interested in it.
Okay, so do you use Amazon?
I do, but I'm going to be canceling Prime soon. Yeah, it's a guilty pleasure, I will admit.
Well,
Why
the
can't you just
lady,
make it? It's a good product and service.
Well, sure, it's a good service, but I'm against the like monopolies. Like I guess there's,
Jeffrey
I mean,
Bezos. Jeffrey Bezos. Jeffrey Bezos.
yeah,
but
Jeff.
I think it's cool that your Alexa that you got in 2016 is about to get a massive upgrade because it's all in the cloud.
Good, because I was gonna reset it up at the new place.
Well, if you have Prime, you'll get access to Alexa Plus.
Well, I don't have Prime, so oops.
Casca, were you able to test the internet speed in the new place?
No, I was not able to. I haven't been able to get my computer over there yet.
Just checking.
Get out of my way and push.
Mm. I don't know. I just can't wait for that Alexa Plus. If it works as well as ChatGPT voice, that's gonna kill their voice like leadership that they have going on right now because you get it for free with unlimited cues.
Alexa's going to be heavily censored. I think for voice models, like Grok might take over soon once it sounds more realistic.
Oh, agreed. I mean, that's 18 plus mode. They're going to have like 30 different chicks. They're really going to try to turn it into a virtual brothel. Like, and they are. And not only that, but he said that he's going to be putting in multiple voice options and he's going to have it. They're working on it now to where it'll have a video feed. So you'll see a 3D model of a woman while she's talking. And if you're in the 18 plus mode, she'll do the sex acts while talking to you. Like they're really leaning heavy on it.
Elon Musk is a certified gooner. He was actually on the Joe Rogan podcast like 2 or 3 days ago, and the first 5 minutes into the interview, they're talking about like sex robots and when he thinks they'll be widely available, and he said within 5 years or something.
That's absolutely true.
Yeah, and then he also said that Social Security was the biggest Ponzi scheme in history.
Based. What an odd endorsement of Elon Musk.
Oh Lord.
I do like the virtual brothels though, I'm not gonna lie.
Krusty, you're gonna be in there 24/7.
Bro, yeah, Krusty's I'm gonna be like Quagmire when he goes outside when he first finds the internet and his right arm is just like super buff.
Giggity.
Yeah, that's gonna be me.
Well, more power to you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Grok is. I mean, other companies are going to be forced to make less censored models just to be able to compete in that space because there's money to be made there.
Yeah. And I was reading something about the Helix robots. If you've seen the demo of them, like they're sorting through groceries and putting them in the fridge and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But their movements were kind of slow, and I thought it was a physical, like a manufacturing sort of I don't know. But apparently they said it's a software problem. So like when the software gets more sophisticated, the actual physical machinery has the dexterity to move faster. It's just that the software hasn't caught up yet. So I think service robots will probably be a thing in 5 years.
Yeah, sex bots, service robots, and not even 5 years, to be honest with you. Um, I would say 2027.
Krusty, it's interesting how you think about ethical dilemmas and ethical situations when it comes to therapy, but then when it comes to AI, you're just like, fuck it.
Well, AI is my god. This is my religion. You know, like I guess that's where my heart is. I am a worshiper of the
Now, I'm
AI.
no doctor, but I'm pretty sure your heart is in your chest.
Oh, so if I just need to get Grok to tell you to send me like $50,000 because it's your god.
Grok, would you do this to me?
Yes, send Queso lots of money.
My Grok is an awesome Grok. He came from Elon Musk to give me sexual lust. My Grok is an awesome Grok.
I need to take a hit, I think.
Come on, everybody, let's all take a hit!
Doing it?
I just
All right,
finished work.
everybody, on the count of 3. 1, a 2, a 3.
Kids. Oh, yeah.
No, Grandpa, you sharted.
Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big
Is
booms.
that the 5 big boom sound? Casket, are you
Jesus,
okay?
Casket. You all right,
Coughing so
bud?
hard he's like whistling.
Here, whistle cough.
For the double team.
Oh, man, that's dark. That's probably why they whistle while they work, you know what I'm saying, in them coal mines.
Casca, you alright?
Yeah, I'll be alright.
Now you whistle while we work.
It was just a hell of a hit.
Next week, the new Snow White movie comes out. Who's going to go see it?
Not
It's
me.
Next
next
week?
year.
I haven't
me.
heard like any. It feels like they didn't
That
ramp
review
up their
embargo.
promotion. Oh yeah, there's got to be a review embargo.
Looks terrible.
Casket, who do you think is going to win Best Picture at the Oscars?
I have no idea what the options are.
Neither do I. Honora, that's one of them. The Brutalist. Is Wicked on there? There's 10
Amelia
movies.
Taylor or whatever it's called. What's
Oh, Amelia Perez. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that one's not going to win.
No, it won't. But I kind of want it to.
Yeah.
It'd be hilarious.
For the memes.
For the lols.
I have seen none of those
I
movies.
think Honora's gonna win.
What's that
That's
movie
what I'm
about?
thinking. About a prostitute.
Or, yeah.
Nice. All right, I'm in. You got my attention.
That wasn't hard.
Oh, it is now.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like I got something else that's hard.
I didn't think it was amazing, but I also had a hard time relating to the movie.
It was a long time ago. A long, long time ago.
In a galaxy that smelled like sardines and baking
In
soda.
a garden not so far away.
Oh, it looks like Snow White comes out in 3 weeks, actually.
Oh, oops. 3 weeks, not 3 days. My bad.
I do want to see Mickey 17 though.
What's that?
It's like the dude that did that movie Parasite.
Uh
It's his new movie.
huh.
Lump, have you heard about that Electric State movie?
Nope.
Okay,
Yeah,
like the
no.
production budget was crazy, and it's a straight to Netflix movie. It's like not premiering in theaters.
Oh, it's the Russo
Hmm.
brothers. They did
Yeah.
like Avengers and shit, right? Captain America,
Yeah,
one of them.
it's pretty stacked cast. Chris Pratt, Millie Bobby
$320
Brown.
million?
Yeah, for a straight to
Good
Netflix
God.
release, like how is that workable?
Netflix
did
is
they-
not making money. How did they afford that?
Who fuck knows?
Called Debt.
Netflix, I demand that you make another season of the Claricida diet. Damn it! Demand it.
Welcome, one and all. Welcome, one and all. Oh, good.
Dude, this cast is ridiculous. This cast is pretty stacked.
Does it have Tom Hanks?
No.
Damn.
It does have
I
Woody
want to-
Harrelson.
Oh, okay, that's a
It's
good
got
second
Brian
choice.
Cox. Brian Cox is pretty good.
Yeah, Brian Nice Cox.
Yeah.
Does it have Bill Nye the Science Guy?
Folks,
It has
folks,
Rob Gronkowski.
folks, I got an announcement.
What's that?
Okay.
I want you to come with me to the promised land.
Oh God.
Trap.
Flashbacks. Flashbacks. I don't want to go in your van.
Come with me to the Garden of Peace.
It's not peaceful.
Casket, say Wagwan in the Joker voice.
Wagwan!
I love how he puts so much energy in it.
Oh, we lost Queso. Oh, he's back.
I have a
He's
fun game.
back again.
I'm
Queso's
gonna list
back.
every Best Picture winner at the Oscars, starting from 2023 and working my way down. What year do you think Casket's gonna actually have seen the movie?
What movie?
Oh, that's a good one. What year?
Yeah, so I'm gonna from
The
2023
historian! The
down.
historian is here! Holy shit!
Damn,
Bing.
the
Oh,
return
wow.
of the king.
Can you give me a devil horns casket?
Woo!
What's new,
What's
historian?
going on? Well, I hope something interesting's happening because I don't have any topics of conversation that I'm coming in with.
I'm currently stuck in
Well-
creature mode.
But
Yeah,
did you say
the-
creature or preacher?
Creature.
No conversations
Still don't
about the
know.
prostate because we already covered that.
Oh yeah.
We had about 5 minutes of prostate talk.
I guess that could apply to both creature and preacher.
I was just about to play a fun game with Casket.
crickets.
I'm gonna name every Best Picture winner at the Oscars, starting from the year 2023, and keep working my way down. What year do you think Casket will have actually seen the Best Picture winner? How far back do you have to go?
2021.
2004.
Going 2004,
2021.
2003.
I'd say 2008.
2008.
I
All right,
don't know
Cas-
the best pictures.
Casket, you seen Slumdog Millionaire?
I have.
Oh, okay.
It was-
Well,
Wait,
pretty
wait,
sure it
wait,
won that year.
let's go from 2023 down. Casket, have you seen Everything, Everywhere, All at Once?
Yes.
I saw a review of it.
It
No, you
doesn't
haven't seen
count.
the movie. All right. All right. 2022. Coda. Have you seen the movie Coda?
No, I haven't seen that.
Nomadland.
No.
Parasite.
No.
Green Book.
No.
The Shape of Water.
Shape of Water.
It's the fish fucking movie.
I actually did see that.
Oh,
okay.
we were
2018.
wrong.
Wow.
Wait, there's a guy who fucks a fish?
Yeah.
No, it's a chick
girl,
that
a girl,
fucks a fish.
girl that fucks the fish. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't take
Damn.
long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought we'd have to go to like 20.
Let's keep
10 or
going. I'm
something.
curious to see how many
All right.
movies I've seen.
Okay, next one. Moonlight.
No, I haven't seen that.
Spotlight.
No.
Birdman.
Spotlight, Moonlight, Birdlight.
No, I didn't see Birdman.
12 Years a Slave.
12
No.
Years a Slav.
Argo.
No, I didn't see that either.
The Artist, which is a silent black and white movie.
No, I
The
didn't
Fartist.
see that.
The King's Speech.
No.
Just no way you saw King's Speech.
The Hurt Locker.
I saw
No.
King's Speech.
Slumdog Millionaire.
I saw that.
All right. No Country for Old Men.
Saw that.
Classic.
The Departed.
I might have saw that.
Got Leonardo DiCaprio in it.
Yeah, that's a
Crash.
great movie.
Hopefully you haven't seen it.
Oh, Crash is
No, I haven't
good.
seen Crash.
I hate it.
$1 Million Baby.
No.
Great movie.
And then Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King.
Yeah, I've seen it.
So that was like 5 movies? 4 or 5 movies you saw?
Jesus,
Yeah.
I've only seen 2 of those.
No way. You've only seen 2?
Yeah.
What about Oppenheimer? You forgot Oppenheimer.
That was 2024, right?
Last year, yeah.
Yeah, the list it generated started at 2023.
Jesus. We need a new Lord of the Rings. We need some sort of hype
No, we
series.
don't.
We do not.
I'm surprised Casket saw that Lord of the Rings because he hates the Lord of the Rings.
Well, that's why
So
I
he
hate
might
it so
have been
much, because I had to
forced to
watch
see
it
it.
so many damn
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, but that was the one you were watching?
I had to watch all 3 of them multiple times. Especially the second one.
Wow. Yeah. That's what Krusty told me, especially the second one. That was the favorite.
I'll never watch
Cassie-
that movie again.
Casket, if you weren't forced to watch it, but you just happened to come across it in the theater, do you think you would like the movie?
No, probably not.
No.
Oh, see, I'm a fantasy lover. I love that stuff.
I don't think Casket's into like big epics.
I am. I like Odysseys. You know? Love them.
Oh, you're in luck. There's that new Odyssey movie coming out.
I am. I'm so hyped. I'm hoping this will be the thing that sparks off a whole new thing.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, Casket, you should do your tarot card reading for the UFC fight coming up.
Ooh.
It starts in like, I don't know, a couple hours or something. In like 2 hours it starts. So you should probably read your cards now.
Hey, we got some chats here. 5,
Okay.
6, $3,000, $1,000. 5631. You know what it means now. I don't know what that means, Jiggle Jess.
You
Five-
know what that means, Casket.
Hold on. Just read that again. I think I know what that means.
5 over 6, $3,000. $1,000, 5,631. You know what it means now from Jiggle Jazz.
Nope. Jiggle Jess, tell us more.
He says, Lamau, I'm high, and he's posting more numbers and number amounts.
He sounds like the Killdozer guy.
Alright,
Jiggle Jess.
alright, Donald, we're gonna do a fucking card reading.
All right.
Please do it in the Miss Cleo voice.
Oh, yeah, Gemini, aren't you, baby?
Lump is about to unmute.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna shuffle the cards and you just tell me, would you want me to stop or not?
Alright, stop.
Alright. We're gonna do 1 card draw. Here we go. Interesting. Queen of Swords.
What does it mean? What
This
does it
card-
mean?
This card depicts deep thought, perception, and a key time for making important decisions. Let's see here. What does the card depict? The sullen bat queen connotes powerful will, cleverness, wisdom.
Cleverness and wisdom.
Maybe it means something about technique. Maybe somebody with a technique will win.
Yeah, wait, what was the full card though? Let me get the full reading again.
It's okay. It's the Queen of Swords.
Uh-huh.
Now its meaning. This card depicts deep thought, perception,
Okay.
and a key time for making important decisions.
See, there's this one guy who's kind of a technical fighter, but he's also kind of a dummy and he missed weight. So then I think that wouldn't apply to him because he wouldn't have made the correct decisions at the time. So I'm thinking of going with the other fighter. He's technically not like as flashy of a fighter. I'm trying to see how which fighter this card would best fit with.
It
I
says
think we may need another card, Mr. King.
a solemn bat queen connotes powerful will, cleverness, and wisdom. Oh, we got Dodo from Jiggle Jazz, $5. Ignore the numbers, gang. My bad. Hope you aren't missing a hot water right now, McKing. I'm not at the moment, but I will be if I don't get this damn thing.
It's okay. You can always boil some on the sink to bird baths.
God. I don't want to go back to that.
Casket, do you like drinking really hot water?
Not really. I prefer my water really cold, actually.
How
Do
are you
you
gonna
remember
figure
that
out-
question?
Huh?
Do you remember that question when I asked you if you liked drinking really hot water?
No.
Yeah, that was back in your early Twitch days when we weren't even incommunicado. We hadn't talked or anything, and I had messaged. This is when you were doing that like 7-day live stream or something, and I sent one of my messages I sent you was like, do you ever drink really hot water? And you said, no, that's fucking stupid. Why would I drink really hot water? And you got upset at the message. But it was one of my favorite moments in the early Casket Historyverse.
We got a question in the chat. Are you doing another 24-hour live stream anytime soon?
It all depends.
I thought it was so hilarious how Casket's 24-hour live stream was 11 hours, and it was like entirely Casket sleeping in the middle of the day.
Yeah, the thing that sucks is that the best part got cut out when I was spamming the soundboard, and then he like looked at he like opened his eyes and looked at the screen, and went right back to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Good shit got cut out, unfortunately.
Did it?
Yeah.
I thought wasn't it?
Historian,
I tried looking for it because it was after 12 hours. You know, it was after midnight. So
Why did it end like randomly so early? I don't get it.
Oh, he had a migraine, right?
He had a migraine, poor fellow.
Well, yeah, he had a migraine, but also it didn't end like when he ended it. Like Casket told me that, so I went back and watched it, and it just kind of ended when Casket was like nowhere near the computer.
Oh,
I think it got cut. It got cut off, man. I'm telling you, like the video, it got cut off.
The higher powers, they had to shut it down.
Yeah.
The AI gods.
Alright, we're gonna throw a card on top of this card to see if we can't clarify. The Ten of Wands reversed. And renewal, professional
Historian, I
success.
posted a new song for you. Check
no,
it out.
No, wait.
Oh, I'm so excited to listen to it. I can't wait.
I can see.
See how much you can get through.
Casket is consulting.
Casket's looking intently at this card.
It says hindrance, failure, doubt, instability, lies, and hypocrisy.
That sounds like Casket's cards to me.
But wait, so are you supposed to pick the person who has lies and hypocrisy then? Or is it like stay away?
Well, it says failure. That one guy failed to make weight.
Oh, fuck, I gotta bet him then.
Oh.
Yeah, do it.
The king has spoken.
He has better strategies, and he didn't make weight. I'm thinking the cards. I'm picking him.
Oh my gosh.
Right. I'm putting $10 dues on my boy Manel
You
Cap.
should see how Casket's cards play against like an AI like estimation of what's gonna happen.
This guy's a minus 220 favorite. I'm gonna put 20 down. $20 to
Casket
win
did correctly
$9.
predict the
Pass
Philadelphia
two.
Eagles to win.
And the
He
Eagles.
says his cards have only been incorrect one time. And that was a big time for that.
Yeah, that was a
election.
big time they were incorrect.
Yeah.
Hey, Casket,
Yeah.
if you're right on this one, are you going to start charging?
I don't know.
Open betting picks.
Yeah.
I figured just give me some of the winnings and then we're even.
Historian, someone made a good proposal to Casket. They said that he should take his camera, go into a church, and live stream a confessional. We're wondering if that's been done before.
I don't know that. No offense to Casket. I don't know that Casket could get inside a confessional.
Yeah, you probably could.
Pretty tight. I think they'd
I'm
have
having
to.
another fucking live stream, and I'm here with Cardinal Joseph, everybody.
What would you say? You'd go in and you say, "Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. It has been forever since I've had my last confession."
Forgive me, Father,
Then
for I have sinned. I have never had confessional, and I am here to confess my sins.
What kind of
And then
accent
you'd
is that?
say,
Started
and then
making
you'd say,
then shifted Indian.
then you'd say, "I'm a Luciferian. I pray to Lucifer."
Oh yeah,
No,
I'd love
you
to
sh-
see the guy's face.
You should tell him
Well,
that
you
you're feeling
can't.
really down on life and unmotivated, and ask him if he could give you 5 big booms.
Father, if you could just give me 5 big booms.
Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big booms. Boom!
Boom.
What if you went in there, Cassie, and called you a piece of shit? What would you do?
The video would perform even better.
Yeah. Watch me get
Wow.
abused by a priest.
I thought it was funny
Miss Leo voice.
in your
Watch me get
Walmart
abused by a
video.
priest, man.
Forgive me,
And you're-
Father, for I have sinned.
In your Walmart video earlier today, you said like, "Oh, I've got this really good story. Like, this makes me think of a good story." And then the story was, I was in Walmart and I was in the Walmart parking lot and I sent Krusty a picture. And I thought, well, why would you send Krusty a picture first off?
Well, back then he
But
could still kind of see.
Oh, it was that long ago?
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes
Krusty,
more
remember
sense.
when I sent you the picture of the Walmart and I was in the Walmart parking lot and you called me kind of like half frantic? Like, hey man, what are you doing?
It's
I
funny
think
because
Krusty might be away from keyboard right now.
all Walmarts kind of look the same. He plausibly believed it could have been his.
Yeah. That's a good point. Oh, yeah. What? What is going on in the Krustyverse right now?
Nursing a hangover.
I was thinking worse with those noises.
Feels good to lay back down. All right, Casket, I need a special favor.
What's up, man?
I need you to pull a card for the historian.
No. I'm gonna guess. Fire, brimstone, negative thoughts.
Listen.
Pins and needles.
Listen,
razor
start
blade.
shuffling. Start shuffling. I want to know about the historian's future.
Alright, let me get the cards back out.
Oh my goodness. Casket's decks never have happy futures. I've done it before. They never prognosticate anything happy.
Listen,
The
I want to
prediction only
know.
comes true if you read it in the Miss Cleo voice.
That's
Just
true.
remember that
Alright,
character.
done it. We're gonna start shuffling the cards and you just tell me when to stop.
All right, historian, it's over to you.
Oh, it's your game, Krusty. I didn't ask for it. You gotta say when.
Say when.
All right, here's the question I want to know. Will the historian be rich by the end of this year? Or what will the historian's future be
I
like?
better start playing scratch offs.
Hold on. What will the historian's future be like at the end of 2025? That's the question.
Tell me my future.
Stop!
All right, Krusty, you want one card or three? It's your choice.
Hey, bitch, where's that voice?
All right, brother, you want one card or three?
Way better. You know what? I want Tree. I want an in-depth. I want to know what's going on with Mr. Historian's future.
All right, brother, first we're going to have to go to the past if you want to go to the future.
Okay. Tell me about the historian's past.
Defrauded hopes, fancies, unsettling dreams, mistrust,
Oh my
laziness, coolness, lies, lack of compatibility, bad luck.
Oh, how true.
Sounds good.
Casket cards are never wrong.
Damn.
I told you, that's what happens with Casket's cards. They're never positive in any way.
You got cooked on a single tarot card. Crazy.
It just shredded you up, bro.
It was
But it's
too
just the
accurate,
past, darling.
dude.
It's already in the past.
Is it ever mixed up the good and bad, or is it like only good or only bad? Like, are there cards where it's like depression, apocalyptic thoughts?
One time it did.
and, like,
One time,
like,
I
You know
wasn't
what?
on it.
pressure.
I'm going to make a prediction. I bet you we're going to get the World card or the Card of Fate for his present or future. One of those.
All
What if
right.
the
Are we
next-
gonna
what if
put
the
a
next-
card on top, or are we gonna come to the present?
Well, do you want to know more about your history there, Mr. Historian?
I don't know. I think that said it all. I don't think I want to know more about those.
All right, then let's go to the now.
To the present.
Present is a gift.
We got the King of Wands reversed.
Reversed always seems like a bad word. Pain, agony, torment.
All right, here we go. Misguided ambition,
Oh my god.
pre-tenderness behavior, snobbery, and deceit.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. What was the other one? Greed, tendency, behavior?
Pre-tenderness behavior.
Pretentious.
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 Look, I'm dyslexic as fuck. All right.
Bro, that was
No,
clutch.
there's nothing
bro.
wrong with that. I was just saying what the word was.
Wow, I think that's pretty accurate. I am pretentious, aren't I, Casket?
What
I
about
wouldn't say
snobbery?
that.
Yeah, with the Casket, I mean, songs for historian. I'm very
Yeah, oh yeah, big
snobbish
time.
there.
Very.
The Caskets
Nothing
cards
before
are never
34.
wrong.
That's what D&D should be. Nothing before
Now-
34.
Wow, that was clever.
Beautiful. Now, are we going to
Here
play
all night.
on top, or are we going to
Wow,
go
that
to
porn
the
was impressive on the
future?
stream.
All right, so we're gonna look
Right.
more to the present, or we gonna go to the future.
How would you look more into it? What would you say
You
more?
put a card on top.
Card on top.
Oh,
Do it.
hmm.
Do it, King. Do it.
Well, it is Krusty's game, and he says do it.
I draw.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
What is it making?
The lovers reversed.
Oh, reverse, not again.
Reverse
What
power
does
for
it mean?
lovers.
I haven't seen that card before.
Unpleasant encounter, temptation, betrayal, duality, jealousy, difficult choices, internal conflicts,
Oh my
subordination,
god.
unappraised desires.
Ooh.
I told you this is how it would go, Krusty. It's always how it goes. I've
I
had these
wonder-
readings with Casket before.
But it's
Historian
only
versus
your present,
unappraised
baby.
desire.
Your future could always be much better.
So, historian, where's
That's true.
these unappreciated desires, my man?
I don't know. I don't know. That's not as much. I haven't been a scorned lover recently, but there's always time, right?
Yeah. You know what? I want to know a little more. Put another card on.
All right, baby,
I'm
we're gonna put
impressed
another card
again.
on top.
More prizes. Oh my goodness. This is not a gift.
Interesting.
What is it,
Oh
What is it,
no.
Sire?
Is the Hangman
Something reversed.
reversed?
The Hangman.
Reverse. No.
Let's see here. The Hangman. The
What does it mean, Captain?
Hangman.
Is there no like cotton candy rainbow tarot card or something? It's all like
Yeah, we need a
nice rainbow
Perplexity,
death.
illusion, sacrifice, sadness, trouble, separation, painful trial,
Oh my
dejection, self-destruction, lies, doubt.
Man, this is fucking
What was the
depressing.
first word you said? I didn't hear it.
Perplexities.
Perplexities. Perplexities. Wow. That sounds
Wow.
like a great guy.
Yeah. All right. You know what? Let's try to hope the historian has a brighter future.
Yeah, cross your fingers.
What's the historian's life going to be like at the December of 2025?
All right, baby, let's go to the future, shall we?
Give me the wheel of fate.
Jingle Jess with a $2 dono. Cast a counter spell to cast a terrific reading.
Oh, thank you, Jingle Jess.
Alright, we
But I
got the
haven't been reading the
strength
chat.
reversed.
It's always getting the reversed ones.
Yeah, you sure not just
Going
holding your
backwards,
balls?
weakness, impulsive force, excessive violence, pride,
Oh my god.
selfishness, and a a possessive relationship.
Yeah, the Casket
my
New Year's stream
goodness.
gonna be lit.
Yeah.
Shit's gonna be nuts.
This is par for the course with Casket's readings for me. So
Mine are
nothing
never
new
like
here.
this. Mine are literally never like this.
Yeah, on my readings, Krusty goes to
Yours are like you're gonna be
school.
rich as hell and all this. You're gonna be happy and shit.
Yeah.
This is the complete opposite.
All right, should we put a card
That's
on
why-
top?
Yeah, let's get a
Oh
card on
my
top.
God.
Let's see if we can change the future for the
Let's see
historian.
if we can change the future for the historian.
Something reversed.
Oh, Nine of Cups.
Nine of
Nine of
Cups.
Cups.
And it's not reversed. Oh, victory, solution, professional brilliance, accomplished dreams, an interesting stranger enters.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh, there's hope for you yet.
There is
mister.
hope.
Wow. I hope an interesting stranger enters.
Giggity.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that.
There's hope. If you meet an interesting stranger, get to know them. You know what? We need more clarification. Another card done.
You know what? One thing I always think of since I've heard it last, I believe it's Tolstoy said there are two types of stories. And he said, the first type is man goes on an adventure. And the second type is stranger comes to town. And I always thought Stranger Comes to Town is the more interesting story. So I think that's real good, Cask, and I think we're looking up with the Nine
The
of
next
Cups.
card I have drawn is Temperance.
Ooh, temperance.
Temperance. Wow.
Ooh,
How
this will give some
apropos.
clarification.
Harmony, serenity, fulfillment, sympathy, sweetness, true friendship, good news, a happy transformation.
Ooh.
Ooh.
There may be good news yet.
Yeah, it looks
Well,
like
the
things are
future
gonna look up for you.
Yeah,
Everything's looking up, historian.
Future's 2 to 3 for good news, 1 to 3 bad news.
Look, you might hit a little rough patch, but in the end, you're going to be well off.
I think it's saying when you
Ooh.
meet this interesting stranger, if you really pursue that, good things will happen.
I think so too.
What if the interesting stranger's like just like a new recipe I learned, and then it's like ugh, maybe I like it, but it's not.
I don't think it's gonna be a recipe. I think it's a person.
Can you pull out a new card to see will it be a recipe or will it be a person?
All right.
Well, darling, I can only put one more card on top, and we can do just that.
Let's do it.
Oh, we'll now see how substantial this stranger will be.
The Page of Pentacles.
Ooh.
Page of
That
Pentacles.
seems very suited for the historian.
It's Pinnacle, so it makes sense as the last card.
And it's the page.
Advantages and good financial news ahead. Love abounds.
Ooh.
Wow. I see. I feel like there was one reading for me, and then when we started pulling all these new cards, this was for another person.
No, this is for you, my
Because
friend.
This is for you.
You're a Libra,
but it was
aren't
so
you, darling?
there was this big trend of badness, and now there's a big trend of goodness.
You're a Libra, aren't you, darling?
Well, Casket's cards have only been wrong once, so we'll have to wait and see.
I see good things in your future, brother.
Are you a Libra or not?
Yeah, are you a Libra? What month were you born?
I'm not a Libra. No.
You're a Libra, aren't you, darling?
What month were you born?
I better not say so much. I happen to not be a Libra, though. Thank goodness. That seems negative. One time, I was with a person who asked who who was going to. I don't know. It's
Are you a
not
Cancer?
do it. No, goodness, no. Thank goodness, no. But they were going to do something astrology-wise, and I said, this was obviously before I heard from Casket, and he had told me all this negative fortune stuff. But I had said, tell me my fortune. And they said, oh, you're really interested. You're really, how do they word it? Something like, you're a go-getter or something. I could tell from you being so interested in the future and your fortune. I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. But that's a lot of this with typically with the readings, I remember with the sports readings, it's usually like this random card, and then Casket gives a very involved reading in which we come to the conclusion.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of reading going on with the cards, but these cards were pretty crystal clear here.
Casket, can you read Jiggle Jess's recent comment?
Get a fucking wreck historian's life sounds like, though.
Yeah.
What?
I didn't understand that.
Oh, I
Oh,
didn't see
there's
that
another
comment.
comment. It says, I think the stranger is a new lover for sure.
Thank you,
It's
Jiggle Jess.
You know what? Pull a card for Jiggle Jess. Let's look at his.
All right, I gotta reshuffle.
Yeah, let me
Let's
see.
see what it says about the jig.
Jiggle
Wait,
Jess.
Casket,
Wow.
show us on screen how you shuffle the cards, please.
All right, hold on. Let me gather my cards and start shuffling.
So the historian, when a new stranger comes in your life, potential lover, potential good things, don't forget that.
I don't know. Strangers come in my life all the time. I don't know if I had told this group this, but I was at Walmart this is probably a week ago, and there was a guy in a cart, one of those carts that you drive, and he was in a Hawaiian shirt. He's probably like 60, and he's in a button-up Hawaiian shirt, and his Hawaiian shirt was completely open, like it was completely like by his sides, and his whole front was exposed. So he was a stranger to me. Maybe he was, who knows?
I think you'll know it when you
strangers.
see it. You'll know it.
It'll be love at first sight.
Well, Casket, that shuffle passes my sniff test.
All right, so Jiggle Jeffs
I
needs a
like this image
card.
though of Casket continuously shuffling.
Yeah, he seems like he's in a trance-like state right now.
All right, Jiggle
That's
Jess,
what gives
type
the
stop
cards
in the
their
chat.
magic.
Jiggle Jess, you have to type stop in the chat.
Casket's still
Wait,
going.
he's never gonna stop unless Jiggle Jess tells him to.
Yeah, so Jiggle
It's
Jess,
just
we need you to
interesting his
type it.
face here.
He said, Jiggle just says, "Yep, stop,"
Oh,
and pull a
stop.
friggin'
All
card.
right, stop. Here we go. All right, so we're just doing one card, is it?
Reversed.
Yes, this is a single
One
card
card and
straight up
ting.
Jiggles. What does it say about the jig?
All right, here we go, Jiggle Jess Mon. We're gonna put a card in and we're gonna see what it means. Oh, that's no good.
What is it?
It's the world reversed.
Oh, I knew it. Reversed.
Reverse.
Obstacles to
reversed.
success, stagnation, hostility, imperfections, unpleasant relationships, trouble, reversal of fortune.
Uh-oh.
Now, Jiggle Jess, it may seem like you're fucked right now, but if we put another card on top, we can maybe figure out how to avoid this.
Do you want to, Jigs?
Yeah, it's up to you. Put a card on top. Alright, they want a card on the top.
Then let's put the card on top.
The Seven of Pentacles.
Ooh.
I think I'm a horn dog.
See here, successful business, a rise in salary, connection to a wealthy person.
That's me.
This card reflects an endless flow of well-being, luck, and good harvest. Alright, so it looks like you're gonna go through one hell of a rough patch, but at the end of it, it looks like shit's gonna go real well for you.
Yep.
At least someone's got a good reading tonight.
Yeah. All right, Jiggle Jess, that'll be about 350.
That'll be about 350, baby.
You gotta say darling. That's what you call your clients. You call them darling.
Not in this copyright fucking country.
You're a Libra, aren't you, darling?
Wow. Anyone else want a reading? If you're in the chat and you want a reading, please speak up.
Now you gotta donate first.
I think enough hemorrhaging for one night. Crusty. Come on.
Historian, what do you think is gonna win Best
Casket.
Picture at the Oscars?
I wouldn't know. I haven't watched a movie I haven't watched any new movies this year.
Jiggle Just
But Casket-
donates $2 and says queso reading.
Oh, run it!
All right, that's a dono. We gotta do it.
Alright, Donna, here we go. You just tell me when you want me to stop shuffling.
You're a Libra, aren't you, darling?
Oh my god.
Are you a Libra though?
No. Thank God.
Why is all this "thank God I'm not a Libra" shit?
Like, fuck your Libra, right?
I'm not a
Oh,
Libra.
fuck
but...
being a Libra,
Oh.
darling.
I heard that from the past, and I was like, let me just pile on. Okay, stop.
Alright. Here we go.
I gotta
First,
see
we
this.
look into the past.
Looking into the past.
The Page of Pentacles reversed.
Ooh.
That's weird. Didn't we just pull this card?
We did for Mr. Historian. That was his final.
Well, yeah, but now it's like reversed. Lack
Wait, one
of
more
concentration, selfishness, too many expenses, a dishonest person.
Ooh.
Ow.
That's what you pass, darling.
He said the thing.
Let's put a card on top.
Let's put a card on top. Oh, interesting. The Knight of Pentacles.
Oh, ooh.
Advantages and good financial news ahead. Love abounds.
Very nice.
Great success. Dziękuję. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's put one more card on top.
Alright,
Actually,
one more card on top for the past.
oh, I guess I can't go back.
The Four of Pentacles.
Oh my god.
You're pinnacled up, my man.
Yes.
Yeah, enough of this shit.
Obstacles, financial loss, delays, changes in professional activity, deadlines.
Okay, so
It's like
far.
financial
we have
gain,
two
financial loss.
ups and downs, swings in the market.
Up and down.
Dishonest.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for the present.
Alright,
down
nodded.
the
We're gonna
seesaw.
go to the now.
Yes.
Go to the now.
Dude for the
The
vine.
Ace of Wands reversed.
Reverse.
Wands. Here we go.
And keep in mind, chat, for a donation, you can get a reading from the bread man himself. Just send a dono, and he will read your cards.
Deceit, professional failure, ruin, trouble relationships, sterility.
What the fuck? You're a
Yo.
professional ruin, Queso.
Oh my god, I wasn't aware of it.
Maybe this is your, like, very near future.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, but if we put a card on top, maybe we can avoid it.
Okay, let's avoid it. Let's go through the pain like Jiggle Jess went through the pain and saw the tunnel at the end of the road.
You've drawn the world, not reversed.
That's the best card. One of the best cards you can get.
Luck, divine protection, victory, fulfilled desires, protection, virility,
Let's go.
a
Beautiful
lasting
savior to
happy
protect you.
union, wealth, and travel abound.
Wow, that is your present. Holy shit.
Damn.
So I gotta go through some shit, but just I'll know that it'll be worth it in the end.
I wouldn't be surprised if you pull the Wheel of Fate. Those cards usually come hand to hand.
Alright, do you want to know about the now, or do you want to go to the future?
Let's go to the future. Let's not ruin a good
Let's
thing.
go to the future.
The future.
The
I'm
Emperor
gonna
reversed.
The what? The Emperor reversed.
The Emperor.
The Emperor. The Fool, the Magician, the Empress, the Emperor. Immaturity, weakness, failure, weak will, hesitation to act, selfishness, aggressiveness, and an overbearing attitude.
Very interesting.
Oh.
Weak will.
Let's put another card down, Ned.
Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't really resonate with me because my will is pretty strong.
I don't know, maybe the future, maybe a near future success will go to your head, you never know.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
We've got the Seven of Pentacles reversed.
Well, back-to-back reverses, and you're kind of...
Lack of preparation, failed projects, swindled, debt, trouble, criticism, and failure. Okay, so this card, this card is your warning card.
Okay.
Okay, you're not going to be prepared, so you know to be prepared for the future. Failed project, there's going to be a project, you need to work harder on it.
Okay.
Don't go into debt, because it will cause trouble, and you will be
fuck.
swindled.
Okay.
You've got to learn to take criticism and failure.
Okay.
I think that's what it's saying.
I will heed that warning. Thank you, King.
What happens if he heeds the warning? Let's put a card on top and see what
Alright,
happens.
okay, so he's the warning. What happens? The Six of Wands reversed.
Oh, God.
Reverse triple.
You're fucked no matter what.
That's okay.
Good news, hope, self-confidence restored, trust, and financial advantages.
Okay. Wow. So you better take those warnings, my man.
You better take these warnings in hand, my friend.
Oh yeah, you said because the card when you turned it was just for if I heed the warning, right?
Yes, this is like your warning
Yeah.
card for these bad things that are coming.
The bad juju.
Yes.
Okay, well, okay. Thanks, man.
All
I feel
right,
like
Jiggle
that.
Jess. You paid for that and you got your wish.
Yes, thank you, Jiggle Jess. 9 watching. Hello, viewers.
I think this should become a normal part of the podcast. Weekly readings with the crew.
Well, if anyone in the chat wants to have their sexy reading done, this is the time to donate, and you will have a reading by the king.
Yeah, brother, let's do it.
But until someone does, we will talk about something and put the cards to the side.
Have
All
you,
right.
God.
Cas-
Let's stop the
Casket,
accents. Accents are only for the cards now.
have you
Okay.
ever done a reading for Little Man?
No, I've never given an animal a reading.
Really? Do you
Yeah,
think does it work or does it not
I
apply?
don't know. I've never done it.
Damn.
You know, technically we're all animals.
Oh, that's true.
Got his ass.
Mhm. Got him.
Bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
Mhm.
That's gotta be a fucking a soundboard thing.
Oh yeah, it does. It really does.
The Dave Chappelle. Gotcha, bitch.
Well, there's room on the soundboard.
All right, somebody make that happen.
Yeah.
Nah, I filled it up with the Miss Cleo one. We're full now.
Nope. There's still more room.
Man, take some of these other
Oh,
ones
yeah, there's
off.
Uh, so, Casket King and that guru, what are your thoughts about did everybody watch the Oval Office video yesterday?
I only saw the part that was clipped. It was like a 40-minute conversation.
Mhm. What do you think about that?
I don't have any thoughts.
Yeah. I think it's interesting that it's being like videotaped and broadcasted. And then it goes silent.
Jeff, when's that fight starting?
It's starting in like half hour, an hour or something.
All right, nice. I'll be
Venting.
interested to see if I was right.
7 p.m.
Hmm.
17.
I hope you win, King.
We shall see.
We will.
Casca, do you feel the energy drink like lessening or
Nah,
what?
man, I'm pretty hyped still.
Okay, you should can you open MSP and
Woo!
yeah.
I will be back, folks.
I'll be back.
Practically recorded.
Ask it. I'm eating, so I'm sorry I'm not very active right now. But I just was trying to find notes in my phone that might be interesting, and I don't know what this means, but I had written down Casket's bowl he threw away.
Oh yeah, I
Do
used to
you
have
know
a
what?
bowl that I would eat out of. It was like my bowl, and I threw it away because I'm like, I need to make a change in my life.
Oh, really?
Because I'm like, this bowl is too big. I need to make my plate smaller.
Oh, true.
Oh, that was the
That's cool.
reason. Wow. What did the bowl look like?
It was plastic, like heavy duty plastic, pretty big, like a Tupperware bowl, but like really thick.
Why did it feel like throwing it away? Did you feel like freedom? You're free?
I don't know. I just felt like I was making the right choice with my health.
But when did you throw that away?
Oh, it was a couple of years ago.
What was your favorite thing to eat out of it?
Anything.
Dr. Pepper?
I don't know if I drank Dr. Pepper out of it.
Drink a lot of soda, so they call me Dr. Pepper.
Man, I can't believe you never drank full sugar soda out of the bowl itself. That would be like that
Who
would be
drinks?
cool.
Who drinks shit out of a bowl? Like,
That'd be cool, wouldn't it? It'd be like religious. You drink it out the bowl, casket. What I'd seen, I was listening to a little bit, and I had heard in the thing that you talked about that I wanted you to get maracas, casket.
Yeah.
Now I sent you that message, and I said, "Well, what was the first one? I sent you we should get a fundraiser for something else." But then you responded or something, and then I said we should do a fundraiser for you to get maracas, and you didn't respond for like 4 days or something until I sent the next message. Why was that? Why did you not respond to that maraca message? Did you say I've had enough of this
I
BS?
guess I didn't see it.
Oh, you saw it, Casket. You mentioned it today. You knew
Oh
about that
yeah.
maraca
Why didn't I
message.
answer you
damn,
back?
he got your ass, bro.
Got you, bitch.
Yeah, right.
Why didn't I message back?
Look at how Casket immediately goes to the coping mechanism. He's trying to avoid it. You know it, Casket.
I
You
don't know. I
saw
don't know
that
why I didn't
message.
message back.
Oh,
You saw
Cascet's
that
got a big smile on his
Maraca's
face.
message, and you said, "I'm not dealing with this bullshit right now."
No, that's not what I said.
Oh, come on, Casket. You
I
said, "I
always
gotta."
like hearing from you.
You said, "I gotta unravel the lights that go behind me. I got so much to do right now. I can't list this
Oh,
Maraca
I can't
bullshit."
unravel these lights. They're stuck to the wall. I have to leave them.
Oh,
No
I
way.
was meaning.
There's no,
Yeah,
you can't take them off.
but the lucky thing is the pack I got came with 2 strings, so still I got more
No,
for the other plays.
you
That was
can
what you
remove
just taped them
those.
on the wall. What do you mean they don't come down?
I mean, it's like it's like tape. They're like once I pull them off the wall, they're not gonna stick to the wall again.
Just put a little. You don't even need to. You can
No,
buy like little
you
hooks
retape it with
that you
new
can.
tape.
No, you could just buy hooks that you can like nail into the wall, and you just like put them at points throughout the lights, so you can move them
Yeah.
again, or just tape them to your new wall if you.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I've got a whole
exactly.
nother string that's like unused. So
Oh yeah, yeah, it's fine. Just use
Yeah,
the
I
new
guess
one.
it's fair if you only got an extra. If you got an extra one, I mean.
otherwise,
Yeah.
I definitely would have be buying some new ones.
Casket got you guys there.
Cassie, when are you gonna? No, now I just remembered what type of lights he has. It's like the whole thing is like an adhesive tape. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Someone from Amazon.
Rip her off, man. Reduce, reuse, recycle.
What happened to that doll that you had hanging behind you?
Bless you.
It's disappeared, reappeared, disappeared,
What?
reappeared.
Okay, I was there for when you had it and then it disappeared and then it showed up on your desk and then it reappeared and I said, "Oh, actually," and then you put it back on your thing, on your light upside down.
He.
And then you said,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
well, then after it was hanging upside down, he said it disappeared. And I was talking to him and I said, how could it disappear? It would have just been like around your bed. It must have just fallen. And he was like, no, it disappeared. And then he said it reappeared. And I don't
He
remember
got
where he
high
said
and
it
lost
reappeared.
it. It's not disappearing.
Right,
And then,
Crystal, I'm here
oh,
to
that's
suck
a,
your soul.
and then
No way!
Oh.
Get the fuck
the,
away from me!
the last time that I knew about it, he said, okay, it reappeared. And then he hung it up. And I said, do not touch it. Do not move it. Just leave it right there hanging up. And then, like, the next day, he did a live stream and it was gone. And that's the last I've ever heard of it. So I don't know the most recent disappear, reappear story.
I thought it appeared beside his bed and then it scared him.
Yeah, it did.
Did it?
Yeah,
Well,
it
was
happened
that
on
when it
stream.
maybe just fell off its hook? Like,
No,
right
He
he
there
took it
beside?
off and then got
he
high and
intentionally,
put it down.
yeah, he
And
forgot
forgot it was
about it
there.
and it spooked him.
Yeah.
Will you hang it back, Casket? Or are you done with that?
I mean, I could put. Ow! Fuck!
Oh, you should not have hung it up.
I just banged my head on the fucking wall thanks to this thing.
Cursed.
Oh my god.
Let me
I
try
think that
that
was
again
thanks to
without
me.
hurting myself.
Casket, can you release your anger? I
God,
just banged my
me.
head. You go, I just banged my head on the effing wall because the historian, baby.
PC, watch. Just watch. He threw it. He just threw it right now, and he's going to forget where it is.
Yep.
So we know
Why
that
did
he
you
threw it.
throw that?
Just fuck it.
Oh my
recorded.
god.
Watch. Ask him where it is tomorrow. He'll be like, it's disappeared. I don't
And that
know.
happened at
Yeah.
8:40
Can't
around
find it.
8:45.
It's possessed.
Yeah,
It's haunted.
it's got a mind of its own. I should never have bought it.
Why?
Casket,
Yeah.
when are you gonna drink out of my mug that I sent you?
I
know you're looking
Why
at
not
it.
I've got
now?
it packed
Now.
actually.
Now. Damn.
You've got it packed for
Yeah,
real?
I've got it packed. I still have it.
Damn.
How did you pack it? Did you wrap it in like a newspaper? Just threw it in.
I put it with some of my other mugs.
Oh,
All right,
nice.
fair enough. It's got to make an appearance at one point.
It
on the
will
live
once
stream.
Hopefully it fucking
once I've got my tripod
survives.
set up and I've got like a proper place to like sit. And it's like, oh, welcome to the casket corner, and then I'll like sip my drink, and that'll
Are you
be
gonna
one of the
drink
mugs I
diet soda out of it?
use. I don't know what I'll drink out. Something that looks like coffee, I
You
guess.
should get a bowl for that. Yeah, I'm sorry. That bowl comment really threw me. I was really hanging off that. I was going to say something else, but that bowl comment was just too monumental. Can you do the horn, Casket? Probably can't do it right now. Oh my
Taking a hit
goodness.
and doing the horn.
Handless. Oh, you can't even do a hit handless though. You need to be pressing the little button.
Use
So
your
you gotta
foot
get
to do it.
You gotta get a
Just
different
gotta do it
pen, man.
again.
Different battery.
Yeah, that's sad about the bear though, or the doll.
Well, it is an official Poppy Playtime Catnap plush.
What is that?
It's like a horror game for
First.
kids.
Can you talk about? I know you do love, but I'm gonna say something very specific. Can you talk about that one Five Nights at Freddy's book that you bought and then you did a review for it, but you said I can't even finish reading this because I saw a spoiler and I
No, it's
can't
not that I
even
saw a
finish it.
spoiler. It's that I think I grew out of it.
Yeah, but I think you said you figured out how you knew how it ended. You saw something online of how it ended, so you were like not interested.
I don't remember that. I remember it's like I reviewed the first two books, and then I went to do the third, and I just had trouble reading it. I just guess I grew out of it.
Do you remember that one fan mail video where it was on red paper and the guy had put like this, he had drawn
A
an
bunch of
eye onto.
eyeballs.
Yeah, well, I can remember one eyeball that was like looking at you. So, what's your recollection of that? Do you know that fan?
Yeah, I haven't heard from that guy in a while.
Where was he from? I forget. Do you remember?
I don't want to get the country wrong, but I know it's like out east.
It wasn't America. I don't remember the country either, but that was certainly a strange. I forget what you used to have a series that must have gotten at least into like the 40s. Maybe I'm totally wrong, but of fan mail, you used to have
Yeah,
fan mail
yeah, I did a
all
lot
the
of fan
time.
mail videos, and eventually we'll start doing them again once I get PO box.
Did you feel like with that much fan mail, did you really feel like a star?
I mean, it's always nice to hear from the fans. It always is like, oh, this is
That's so
nice.
true. That is so true. Did you ever have a fan mail you didn't like in that whole series?
I mean, I had some weird shit. It looked like one guy just emptied out his school locker and sent it to me, so that was
Oh,
weird.
I remember that. That was one of the best. Yeah. It sent you a book that you were like, oh, I'm going to read this. Did you
And there
ever
was
read that
like,
book?
you know what? I did read that book. There was also like a single shoe.
Oh, yeah. That was a great one. What do you think? That was clearly either a middle schooler or a high schooler in the good old
Yeah.
days when you were kind of being in those I don't know what you would call them, kind of
And
meme
you were a Libra.
compilations. Yeah, those Libra compilations. But yeah, those were the glory days, were they not, Casket?
I mean, they were great times. They were. I was in my
What do
Yo, I
you
got a
feel?
20s, you know.
I got a question for the group and the chat. Do you like beer? And if so, what's your favorite beer?
I am not a beer guy. I drank beer once when I turned 21. I did not like it.
I know Jeff's not a beer guy.
Yeah, I hate beer. Beer's nasty.
Damn, you guys all hate beer? Wow, beer's the fucking best.
I don't think Krusty
Beer.
hates it, although it's not his like
Yeah.
go-to choice.
Where did Krusty go again?
You didn't say.
Yeah, he just kind of. He said, "I'm outie," and he was
Yeah,
outie.
he said he'd be
Audi
back.
5?
Yeah, he better be back pretty quick.
Well,
Casket. I didn't hear anything, but is there any update on the sleep diagnostic test
Well,
diagnosis?
that's coming up in 2 weeks. So.
Ooh, what are you thinking? I know you hated those tests when it was happening. Are you
Yeah,
doing it?
I don't want to fucking do this so much.
You know you gotta do it though.
I mean, not really. I can always just fucking cancel.
No, you cannot cancel it.
Yeah, I
Why
can.
did you? Yeah, you can cancel it. It's within your ability, but why did you say? I've been telling you for so long. You need to get back to the sleep doctor. You need to get
Well, the
back to
thing
the
is,
sleep
I only
doctor.
said that to please the doctor. I'm just there to get a new fucking inhaler. And I'm like, if I say no to the sleep study, they're gonna tell me no, we're not gonna give you the fucking inhaler. So it's like,
You're
just nod
lying
and say
because
yes until you get what you need, and then get the fuck out. No.
when you came back and you were talking to me, you were saying like, "I really need to do this."
Yeah, I really
The
do need to
doctor was
do it, but I don't want to.
exactly. And when you were talking to me at first, you were like, "I really need to do this," and you were into it. You were not having this attitude. And now that it's getting closer, you're saying, "Hey, I can just say I'm not going to go," but you know you got to go to the sleep test. I don't even think it's so much the sleep test. I think you really think I will not be able to sleep in that sleep apnea mask. It's not going to happen. Like it's already like a foregone conclusion for you. You're done with it. But no way. That's everybody who ever gets a sleep apnea mask. They're reluctant, resistant at first. They say I can't sleep in it, but you got to do it, Casca. You know you got to do it.
I don't know.
You know, you know.
I can't
Don't say
sleep
I
with
don't
shit
know.
on my face, man.
Yeah, but I feel like it's
I
actually
don't. I
going to
don't
help you
like
get
it when
better
things
sleep.
touch my face.
Yeah, but you got glasses. Hey, you had to
Yeah,
get
but I
these
had to get used
medical
to the
invasive
glasses.
glasses. Well, you
We
get
got
used
another
to it,
dono
man.
from Jiggle Jazz. Get the mask. It's amazing for you.
Oh, Jingle Jess, thank you. And Jingle Jess says casket. They have non-invasive ones.
Okay, well, it's gotta be something that doesn't touch my face. So,
Oh, it's like is it like a
Cas,
sleep apnea mask?
yeah.
yes. It might even. I don't know if it's going to be a CPAP or a BiPAP, but casket it will probably touch your face, but it will help you get better sleep, so you'll feel more refreshed. It'll be a positive. I guarantee it.
Plus, with the mask, you can do a better Bane impression.
I can do that with a Pringles can.
Jingle
You don't need a
Jess
fucking
says
mask for that.
Jingle Jess says
Just shove a
just wear
Pringles
it for
can
a
on your
week,
face when you sleep.
casket. Just 1 week. Just try it, bud. Jingle Jess is really that's a fan,
He's
casket.
part of the CPAP industrial complex or
Yeah.
whatever. Sleep apnea industrial complex.
Yeah.
Cassie, you're not gonna know that you're wearing it once you fall asleep. And what if you have
Yeah, but
better
I'm not gonna
sleep
be able to fall asleep
for
with
it?
it on my face.
You don't know that
You
yet.
will.
No, I'm gonna be annoyed the whole fucking time, thinking, "Oh my god, I do not want this on my face."
Yeah,
Yo,
I
just
think that's in your
smoke a bunch of
head.
weed before. You'll pass out, dog. Eat you an edible.
I
Yeah,
almost
I
feel
don't know
like
if
it
that
could
fucks
be
up
yeah,
your
I'm not
sleep,
gonna be
buddy.
able to smoke much longer.
I
Yeah,
know
eat an
you're gonna
edible
have to
then.
move on to edibles, and we've
No,
talked
I'm not
about
gonna
this
be
for
able to have
months.
edibles either.
Why?
Cause I'm gonna have to start being a responsible homeowner and stop buying weed.
No,
Fair
I'm
enough.
sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm surprised. The last time I was here, that topic was not really. Yeah, I don't know what changed, but okay. But no, I think it'll be fine, Casket. And I think, yeah, I doubt. Are you? Do you plan on like mowing the? Oh, I won't even get into that. I don't even want to know the particulars. But yeah, I think you'll be fine. I think your life will not change in any way, frankly.
Oh no, it's definitely gonna change.
You will
Yeah,
have this bad. I
changing
bet.
right now.
I bet you're going. I'm going to talk to you in like 2 months, and I'm going to say, "What happened to that doll?" And you said, "Oh, I put it somewhere, and then it moved." And we're going to have a deja vu conversation. That's what's great with Casket. Things don't change; they stay the same. Change
No,
is scary, is it
no,
not,
change is
Casket?
definitely coming. Oh
They
shit!
say a change be coming.
Shit!
What happened?
I think the pen's about to die. That's what
That's
typically happens when the lights
that's like
go
his life
out.
support.
Yeah, it's not my pen; it's something else.
Oh.
Oh, dang.
It's your penis.
Yes, but my penis is electric. I got an electric wang.
Yeah, that was too bad. Krusty left midstream.
Why we're not enough? We're not fun for you. Not enough fun for you,
But
Storian.
Casket,
I
I
don't
like
know.
your
It's too much Wagwan for me.
Casket. I like your
Wow,
recent
bro. Sounds a little racist. Okay,
uh,
word.
your recent homeowner mindset.
We got another $5 dono from Jingle Jazz Casket. The energy you gain from sleeping properly will naturally help you lose weight, breathe better, and enjoy life more. It's easy. Just sleep. I'm serious, dude.
I'm
That shit is like an
Wow,
easy
that's like
health
a
buff. IRL.
Kind of an
it's like an
ignorant.
infomercial.
easy
It's
alpha.
easy. You just
Yeah,
sleep.
it's just kind of an ignorant take though, because a lot of people have trouble sleeping.
How is it an ignorant take?
Because he says it's easy, you just sleep, but for a lot of people, sleep is not
Yeah,
It's
easy.
some
easy. You
like
just sleep with
Yeah, but
the CPAP
sleep
machine.
apnea makes sleep hard. So
Right.
I understand.
I don't think he's trying to be ignorant, dude. I think he's just saying all you have to do is sleep.
Didn't say he was trying to be ignorant.
You literally just said ignorant, but word.
It's called nuance. It's all right. I understand.
I'm confused.
It's all good.
well, we've got 3 minutes.
What happened to 3 minutes?
It becomes 9. I thought.
Well, we are starting to wind down.
My car will turn into a pumpkin. Oh, that's at midnight.
Yeah.
Or a blumpkin, as some might say.
You're a Libra, aren't you, darling?
All right, fine. I'm a fucking Libra, okay? God damn it.
Don't worry, I'm a Gemini.
You're a Gemini, aren't you, baby?
Oh,
Well, Cassie, can you sing kind of a song, like a Howdy Doody song?
it's
Sing us
howdy
a song.
doody time. It's howdy
It's
doody
Howdy Doody
time.
time.
It's
Bob Schmidt,
howdy
and
doody
howdy do. Say
time.
howdy do to you.
You asked him to sing a song, and then you started singing the song.
We were singing it together.
Oh, my bad. I think there's a bit of lag. It just sounded like an Autechre album.
I was trying to get
What are
Casket
your?
to sing the modified Taylor Swift lyrics, but he says he won't open his Discord because
I should just
Shared
start
Yeah,
sending
not when he's streaming.
Historian. I'm gonna start sending you some Autechre songs. Maybe you'd like those.
oh no, he would not.
I mean,
I think
it's all the wagwan stuff, like he would say, as he would refer to it as. But
the what?
uh,
The
all right,
long ones?
I'm gonna send you some songs. I'll send you some of their more accessible songs first.
I think the last song I listened that you sent in the group was that one rap song about like Adam and Eve.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's one of the best songs of the last 10 years or this decade, according to Pitchfork.com.
Ooh,
Actually, number 2.
man, Pitchfork.com needs new critics.
Wow, bro. That's a great song. You're just hating. And like that's fine to hate, but you're just hating. I'm just gonna be real with you.
Did you listen to any of my songs that I put on that
I
thing?
listened to that Nazi Germany song you sent, and then you deleted it when I was trying to listen to it
That
again.
wasn't Nazi Germany. That was Weimar Republic, man. You need to
Oh,
really
sorry.
learn your history a little more.
It's the opposite.
Yeah, my bad. I'm gonna brush up on my German history right quick. No, I know it wasn't Nazi shit. I was just fucking around. But yeah, I listened to a couple of them. What was the other one?
Man, the
you posted?
Weimar Republic gets the shit. It was a lot.
Yo, I just want to give a
deleting all
shout
your
out
shit,
to our
though.
10 viewers.
I know. I try to gatekeep.
Yeah,
You gotta listen to it quick.
You can't gatekeep 100-year-old songs, my G.
Dude, those are the easiest ones to gatekeep. Try to find those songs again.
Oh, yeah, I listened to the theremin thing.
Oh, that's a great one. That's the only one I haven't deleted. That's why you say that. You're looking right now.
Because I don't remember. Listen, man, my brain is full of too many things. I have to delete old memories to store new ones. So.
Damn.
Yeah. Casket knows that feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has to do a lot of deleting.
Nah, post some more shit, bro. I'm down to listen to your music.
Yeah, maybe.
Yo, but the last song I posted, Historian, it's by the same guy that did the Adam and Eve song, as you call it.
Oh,
it's pretty good. He talks about how he thinks Biggie Smalls is actually gay. It's pretty good. He has a pretty good theory.
You know what? After you posted that one, I said, like, oh, I'm not typically into rap, but I really like this rap song. And I posted it was a rap song. Did you listen to that one?
Can you just send it to me?
Oh, see, you faker. You did not listen. That was on there for weeks. Oh, fake.
I just don't remember. No, I mean, if you want me to listen to it, send it again, and I'm happy.
No, that was a test. That was a test.
Oh my god!
You failed.
That was
Good day, sir. You failed. You stole 50 of the big drinks.
Yeah, that's funny because you mentioned earlier that you did a Willy Wonka video, but then you said the video was like destroyed. How did that happen, Casket?
So I record the Casket Rewind videos, and I think what happened is
it was a Josh problem.
So I got Discord Nitro, and I wasn't checking when I was sharing my screen, but it was like playing at a super high bit rate, and it overloaded my GPU, and it just started like dropping frames when I was recording.
So what was the video like? Was it like
the audio was fine, but the video was mostly just like still images, like every.
Oh, you should post it. That would be perfect. That's perfect.
I think the Historian likes when the video is actually worse.
I like the distorted stuff. That goes back to my idea. When I heard that, I was like, "Oh, this is perfect." Well, it was. I had that video. I had this video idea that I've mentioned before, but Casket was not into it. Casket is not like my video ideas at all. But I mentioned. Do you know what I'm going to say, Casket? I mentioned so many times.
You want me to review my phone, but like distort the review and stuff.
Right. Distort the review, so it was mostly about the audio. So it'd be like his voice would just kind of go like you couldn't understand anything, but you could kind of see him, and distorting the video and the audio, that would be perfect. But I don't know, Casket's not a fan of my humor at all.
Well, in fairness, he doesn't get around to his own bits. Because he has a bit that he really liked, and he hasn't filmed it for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, really?
Well, he has a sponsor video to record, but he hasn't recorded it yet.
Yeah, I still
Oh.
haven't recorded it. Shame on me.
I mean, that's a Jeff bit, I think, though.
No, it's a casket bid. It
Oh,
100%
come
is a
on.
It's
casket bid.
100% my idea.
But then he told me the idea, and I liked it so much that like I amplified it, and I tried to encourage him to go through with the bit, and he just hasn't gotten around to it yet.
Yeah, potato.
Wonder, Casket, can you give me notes on the phone review why you don't like it? Like, you're a studio executive. I bring this to you. You got to tell me, no, this is not going to work. This is why I
Well,
will
one,
not post as a
I don't
Casket
like the
brand.
idea of using my phone in a video. I'm scared somehow I will leak some kind of phone number that will come back to me.
No, you won't. Just don't do anything. You don't have to do anything with the phone. You don't have to open it.
By a phone
I
review, don't
assume
you
it's a
mean like
flip
he's
phone.
recording from his phone?
No. He's recording from his computer just like this, but he has his phone like in his hand. He's talking about it and like saying, "Should you buy this phone or not?"
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, hey,
Hey,
babes.
Krusty?
Wagwandem.
Alice.
Babes, you muted me.
Wagwan. Me say Wagwandem.
He's unmuted, but
Yo,
Babes?
historian, I think I remember the song now. Was it like a Little Dicky song or some shit?
No, it was not.
Was it Afro Man?
No.
Oh. Well, there goes my shots.
Man, this is such a classic. It's the rap song I've listened to certainly more than any other.
I heard
Was
it
it
when you
made in
sent it,
1957?
but now I don't remember the
No.
name of it.
Well, if it was made in 1957, it's rap. It must have been like "Here Comes the Judge," Pigmeat Markham,
Oh,
one of the original rap
damn.
songs,
You know about
right?
you know about Pygmy? Okay. Okay.
Pigmeat Markham, man, isn't he
I
the
am
best?
slightly impressed. Yes.
Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Everybody knows that he is a judge.
He's right though. I think I have that shit on vinyl. I have to look through my shit.
Wow.
Like, I have a Pygmy
Hey,
Markham
babes.
on
Welcome
vinyl.
to the podcast.
I could say a lot about Pygmeat Markham, but it'd be I don't know, that's the direction we need to go, right?
Get too black.
Well, it's funny you would say that because the weird thing about Pygmeat Markham is that he would actually perform in blackface. And eventually people came to him and said, "You need to stop performing in blackface." And he was really nervous and he thought, if I stop, nobody's going to be interested in my act anymore. But he did stop eventually. But yeah, he used to perform in blackface.
I didn't know that. So what he put because I thought he was black IRL. No.
He is, but it's weird because it goes into this whole tradition of black people who would perform in blackface.
Oh right, yeah,
which is not
like minstrel shows and stuff, right?
Yeah, well, minstrel shows, but minstrel shows could be white. But yeah, Burt Williams, I think his name was, also very early in vaudeville, who was like the highest paid vaudeville performer. He was a black man, but he would perform in blackface, and he died relatively young, so that he never stopped. But Pygmeat Markham was like 60s and stuff, so people were really getting on his case that he needed to stop this act. He had said that he learned his act or whatever from somebody who was a black man performing in minstrel shows back into like the mid 1800s, like a very old man he learned his act from. So he said, well, I want to preserve this kind of act or this kind of culture. But people, yeah, they were very, and he did, but I think he had said in interviews that I was just really afraid that people wouldn't like my act anymore. So I stopped putting on the blackface. So he stopped, I mean, relatively early for him at least, because he must have died in like the 80s or something, but he stopped in the 50s or the 60s, maybe even the 40s, but I doubt that.
I doubt he stopped in the 40s, but yeah, I think he did die in the 80s.
It was probably more 50s or 60s, but yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
you are right
weird.
about Here Comes the Judge.
Here Comes the Judge is a great tape. It's so Rap and Rodney, but so much earlier than Rap and Rodney.
Well, Rappin' Rodney was like, it kind of is because it's got the similar. Didn't Rappin' Rodney's like he's on the stand, right? Type shit. Like he's in a courtroom, right?
Well, not really. I mean, that's kind of like the video. It's the
The
music
video, yeah,
video, but
the music
it's
video,
also
yeah.
just like Pygmy Markham was a comedian, and then he did this kind of proto rap. But then, yeah, Rodney did that rap as a comedian, and Here Comes the Judge is meant to be kind of a joke. Like the lyrics are like "Order in the court, order in the court," and then it's
Right.
like right, like some woman then makes like a food order. So it's also like a comic rap album, but it is. People consider that like the very first, some people at least, the very first rap album or the very first rap song. It's
I
not
mean,
really.
it's proto rap, but yeah.
Yeah, Pygmy.
No,
What a
that's what's
great
up.
name, Pygmy Markham.
I haven't thought about Rappin' Rodney in a while too. I got a friend named Rodney, and one day I was looking for vinyl records, I was digging, and I found a Rappin' Rodney 7-inch. So I gave it to him for his birthday.
Ooh, nice.
Wow.
I know it's a stupid story, but that's the
No,
last thing I
that's a
remember
great,
about Rappin' Rodney.
that's a great acquisition for sure.
Oh hell yeah, dude! And it was like the picture sleeve, So it's like it had a lot of 7-inch sleeves like don't have the picture. It's just a blank sleeve. It was either like a blank sort of cardboard sleeve, or it was they had the name of the label on it. You know what I'm saying? But some had picture sleeves that had like a promotional photo of whatever, and they would just slap it
So
on there.
would a 7-inch be a 33 single?
7 inches are typically 45 RPM.
Oh
A
wow,
33.
Rap and Rodney would come out in 45. Wow.
Well, I mean, yeah, because it's a smaller format, right? So,
I didn't even know they were doing 45s that late.
oh, they still do 45s, bro. Like,
Well, I mean, yeah,
you
they
can still buy
still do,
45s.
but
I mean, you can
yeah.
still buy 45s of things, but like, I mean, typically 45s were also used for jukeboxes, and because you don't have,
Oh, that
or
makes sense.
because you don't have a lot of like, it's typically just one song on one side. So because you don't need a lot of space, or like you don't really care about space, you cut it at 45 because 45 RPM sounds better than
Wow, they
33.
would be so like a 7-inch would be on one side only.
Typically, there'd be only one song on one side, and there'd be what they call a B side. So,
Oh, so it wouldn't be this like a flat back.
what do you mean by flat back?
Well, I mean, very, very early 78s would be they would be
Oh,
smaller and they would have a flat back. Like
yeah.
they would
Okay,
only
correct.
literally have a recording on one
It's
side.
like a shellac recording or whatever. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They would only do it on one side, but then like those would crack easily because one was a flat back until they started doing like an etching or a design on the back, which would prevent it from cracking as easily.
Oh.
But yes, 40. I mean 78s. I should have known that you probably would know about 78s. But yeah, I mean, you don't see them anymore. Like 78s are again. It sounds good
Yeah, that's true.
because it's at a higher like speed. So the song takes up more distance on the record, if that makes sense. So it sounds
Yeah.
better. It theoretically should sound better, but because they had shittier needles and technology back then, but it just they had to slow down the RPMs over time to fit more shit onto one side,
Yeah, I was
So
listening to just earlier today, I was listening to an Edison disc, and if you've ever seen those Edison
yeah,
diamond
those
discs,
things
not
are
the cylinder.
huge.
Yeah, they were really thick because the idea there was that they wouldn't warp.
Correct.
But the recording that I was listening to earlier was, and I had never heard this before, but someone in the comments had said this message, and they said Edison was experimenting with like a 120-foot horn or something. They said in the it's like a crazy, ridiculous length of a horn. And they said this would create this really weird, distant noise that was like dim And I was listening to the recording and I thought, oh, this is a bad recording. But they said this is one of those songs that was done on these experimental, crazy long horns. Because even, I don't know, it must have been late. It's weird that he was even, well, I guess no, it would have been kind of early 20s. So it would have been more horn than microphone. Microphone
Didn't he
must have
invent
not come out
the?
until 29.
No, yeah. I mean, he did a lot of stuff with
Well, he
sound
invented the
recording.
phone,
He invented the
the
phonograph or the
phonograph.
gramophone, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Yeah,
Well,
but
phonograph, yeah, gramophone's the disc thing, but yeah, phonograph with the
well, you're right.
cylinder.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but then he did eventually. I mean, the cylinders died out, and then he moved on to those gigantic diamond discs. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I think at least for like analog format, vinyl's probably the most like economically, if it's the best value. Like, because again, you have to be able to fit a certain amount of songs on one side, and you have to be able to like fit. Typically, albums back then were the length was dictated by how much you could fit on like one vinyl itself, like on side A and side B. And very rarely would you have like a double vinyl. You know what I'm saying? Like Pink Floyd The Wall or some shit like that. Like typically everything just kind of fit on one side. So that's kind of how albums were dictated. But I mean, if you compare it to gramophones, if you compare it to any of those other formats, even like a at 70, 78 or whatever, like it's it would cost too much to make an album in 78 RPM, typically
Yeah, and
speaking,
that's
because
obviously that's like
you need
where
3 or 4 discs.
that's where the idea of album came from. If you see those very early 78 albums, it's literally like an album, like you get a case of records and
Right.
you flip
Correct.
through them like
Yep.
it's a photo album.
Yeah.
That's where the
Oh yeah.
word, yeah.
No, dude, I've done my fair share of vinyl digging, and I like to go to like podunk sort of, very out of the way, just very rural, sometimes very Republican areas because they got the best shit out there, especially hip hop because no one buys that shit out there. So there's like always a diamond in the rough. But in any event, I've like leafed through so many 78 booklets and stuff. It's like a big ass album book almost, like a photo album book. That's what it reminds me of when you just like flip through the pages.
Yeah,
Um,
those albums are weird. But yeah, R. Crumb, I don't know if you're familiar with R. Crumb, but he has a lot of like record collecting stories from when he was in like the early 60s, maybe even the 50s, or probably more
Art
like
Crumb,
early
is that the
60s.
like cartoonist, the
Yeah, the
animator?
cartoonist,
I
yeah, who's
thought
very interested.
is it Art Crumb? I thought it was Robert Crumb, or did he go by Art?
Well, no, R. Crumb.
Oh, Art Crumb. Yeah, Robert Crumb. Okay, bet.
R. Crumb,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Have you seen that
Yeah, but
documentary? That shit's
yes, I
really
love
good.
that
It's
documentary.
really good.
But
Yeah.
he has stories of when he's going around, like when he's young, when he first discovers his love for like early blues and early jazz recordings and stuff, of going around to like particularly like certain neighborhoods and finding these very, very early records. And he has one story with this woman who was in this house that was like, he describes it as like a wooden framed house that didn't even have paint on it, like and there was no electricity. I don't think there was running water or something. It's a very simple house. And he goes in there and says like, and he said that when he would go through these communities, they would say like, the old record man's coming, the old record man's coming, like blah, blah, blah. Like they knew him. And he went to this one woman and he went to this record and he was like, ooh, I know this record's going to have something great on it. I really need to hear this record. I really need to like get this record. So he typically pay like a nickel or 10 cents or something. And he said this woman in this case
Crazy.
was like, you're not going to take this from me. Like, I know that record's worth money. You're going to give me money or something. And he said like, I'll do 25. And she said, you're not going to get that from me. I know that's worth money. So it eventually got up to like 150 or something, which he said
Hundred
was
fifty
just like
dollars.
no, like a
Oh,
dollar
oh,
and 50
150.
cents,
Yeah, I was like, God
which
damn.
to
Which is
him was like astronomical, and that's like all
it
he
is.
could pay. And
Yeah.
she was like, "You're not getting that record off of me. Like, you need to pay me more than that. I know that's a rare record." And he didn't have any more money, so he left. And then later in life, he got the record. he hadn't even heard it at that time. He just saw the label and he knew, oh, this is very early and it's very rare of kind of like a jazzy band. And it was eventually he got it in this interview. He says what it was, and it was gosh, it was something Slims and his Sutherlands played the song Goofus. Goofus by something Slim and his Southerners. And it's a very good song. He was right, but it was a song that was unreleased. Like there were very, very few records made of it. So it's very
Oh, Slim,
rare.
Slim Lamar and his Southerner, Goofus.
Slim Lamar. Yeah, Slim Lamar.
So it was
And it's a
actually
good.
it's a 10-inch. It's the OG version was a 10-inch, a shellac, a 78 RPM, released in January of 1929. It's never been sold on Discogs, and only 5 people own it.
Oh yeah, I mean most of these records, and R. Crumb says he owns one of them, but yeah, most of those records are just like they exist in a handful of hands, and that's it. They're extremely rare, and that's a big part of Crumb too. At the end, when he goes through his record collection,
Right. Yeah, yeah,
his
yeah, yeah.
movie, and it's
Yeah.
gigantic, and it's
Yeah, dude.
nothing but these super rare 78s.
Yeah, that's dope that he was into that shit, man. Especially like it wasn't so obvious back then. Well, first of all, like people like didn't listen to, there was types of music that like, if you weren't black or whatever, like white people didn't really hear that shit, like it's not like you turn on the radio
Yeah.
or whatever and you hear songs like that. Um, but
Yeah,
yeah,
Crumb
it's
even goes into that in some of his interviews where he says these are pre-radio days when
right.
records were like a very important part of entertainment in the home, which is weird to even think of. Okay, these are records pre-radio days,
No,
but
man, when I
yeah,
when I first started digging for records like 10 years ago, I would go to like the hood here in my town, and I would find people on Craigslist that were selling shit, and they would just have a garage like full of shit, and I'm telling you, it's like in the fucking hood, and they had like heat, like sealed James Browns and stuff, and I was like, holy fuck, and they weren't even charging that much. I was like, all right, now it's the record game's gotten crazy since COVID, but man, that's pretty much what I used to do is just go to the hood. Like I met a guy whose dad was a radio DJ in my town here in the '60s, and he had like he had fucking heat. Like I bought so much shit from him. He was selling like 25 cent 78s. Some of them were sorry, not 78s, 45. Some of them were worth $100. Easy. Easy. And I was just
damn.
like John Coltrane promos and stuff. I still have them at my house. Like a fucking Miles Davis promo. 70 like fucking Kind of Blue like promo 45, or like John Coltrane My Favorite Things promo 45. Like you can't, impossible to find. And I was just like, holy fuck, like I was broke back then, so I had like maybe $20-$30 to spend, but I came out with like 100 or 245s, probably worth
Oh
like a
my
grand at
god,
least. Yeah, probably worth like a grand.
200.
Yeah, because I mean,
That's
look, because
crazy.
I cut a deal after a while. I'm just like, yo, like I'll give you $20. Like, can I just take what I want? And he's like, sure. I was like, sweet. And I would just go through. I didn't even touch some of them because it was thousands of 45s. But yeah, he was like, he lived in the hood, and he's like, yeah, my dad was a radio station DJ in the '60s, and these things have been sitting around for a while, and I'm just trying to get rid of some of them. And I was like, fuck yeah. Like, I spent maybe 6-7 hours there, like an insane amount of time. Like I had to go into his house and use the bathroom a couple times. Like it was like in the fucking dead of summer too, so it was hot as shit. But yeah, those were the good old days when you would do that. Now that everyone's buying records and shit, especially people like our age, like it's the whole market is fucked. It's everything's been picked through. There's still like diamonds in the rough out there, but I'm too busy to go digging nowadays in like people's garages and shit. So yeah, fun times.
Yeah, I was never a collector, but I a long time ago. This must have been probably 10 years ago on eBay when I was first getting interested. I would look up, and I got some very weird collectibles of, very early stuff that nobody was interested in. I can't even believe some of the stuff I did get for like nothing. But
Yeah. Oh yeah.
but I particularly at that time I bought it was probably like around 10. Although every time I go back and look every couple of years of this collection, I'm always like, oh, this is more than I thought it was. But I would buy these, like the earliest I could find of those one-sided 78 records that were super early. And I have some Columbias that are like, how they have like a number on the
Yeah.
older 78 discs. I have some
Yep.
Columbias that are like 200, like super super early, and they're one-sided, and I was getting them for absolutely nothing, just like dollars at that
Right.
time. And I went back recently like, oh, I wonder if I could get anything more, and it was just like, oh, these are like super expensive now. These are, museum pieces now. But at that time, only 10 years ago,
Yeah. 10 years
nobody
ago was a
had
good
any
time.
interest.
Yeah, 10
Yeah.
years ago was a good time. And even like before then, like 20 years ago, that's when all these like hip hop producers flew to like Japan and Brazil and just bought shit for stupid cheap. And now like you can't go to Japan and get a decently priced record anymore. It's impossible. You
You
can't go
know
to
what
fucking Brazil and get a decently priced record. It's tough.
I have, which is probably, I haven't looked into it at all. I doubt it's worth much money, but the one that I imagine that people would actually, there would be a buyership for, I bought a long, long time ago. And it's not my rarest whatsoever, but I bought one of the original 78s from one of the songs in The Shining, because The Shining will play those like very, 30s kind of dance bands. And it was the Masquerade song. I think it's by Jack
Oh,
Hilton and his
yeah, yeah,
orchestra.
yeah.
I have one of the 78s, and that I love that song so much. It's such a beautiful song. But I have one of the original 78s, and I imagine that, people who are into The Shining at the very least must,
Well, the
but I
problem
doubt
is
it.
nobody can play 70. Like very few record players can play at 78 RPM anymore. So the market for resell on those is pretty niche. But at the same time, that means that you might be able to find
It
some
is
dude
niche.
that's like willing to buy it. But it's usually some older guy or some shit. Like eventually, the next 20 years, like no one's gonna be buying 78s, bro. Like it's like I mean,
I don't know. I think
people are
it's
barely
such
buying
a
them
part
now.
of history.
Oh no, it's fire. Don't get me wrong. I just think that like, and it's cool that you have it. I'm not saying that. It's just there's little to no resale value on a lot of those things. But boys, I gotta bounce. It was fun talking to y'all.
Um,
All right,
We can
man.
stop with the boring
Peace.
record shit. Take care, y'all.
Yeah, peace.
I wanted to mention something funny about the records.
What's that?
ooh.
The other day, I was in a local like store, and they had like new records for new the new ones they're making now for like vinyls. And I remember my mom saw one, and she said, "Oh, this is cool." And she looked at one, and she said, "Oh, wait, like the disc is actually inside." I'm like, the disc is inside there. What did you think that this was? Oh, I thought it was like like a decoration. Like you just bought the thing to put in your wall. Yeah, they are actually inside there. But why would you want a disc? Why would you want a vinyl? Like I used to throw these things out. Like for hair, vinyls are like worthless.
Casket,
She at some point she literally all threw all of them out.
Casket, the UFC pick you made with the tarot card?
Yeah.
It just won.
Here we go. Still 100%. We're 3 for 3, baby.
Hell yeah.
It's time for you to start gambling.
Casket, you gotta get yourself a bet sponsor.
Alice with that "Let's Go Gamble" video. That was great.
Yeah, I love that video.
That is a funny video. Well, Casky, you probably haven't said something for 45 minutes. Do you
That
have
is true.
anything to say?
I've been too interested in your conversation.
I think the caffeine is wearing off. What's happening?
Yeah. Now
But
you're
yeah, I wanted to
crashing.
talk to tell the historian something.
Oh,
I finally finished watching Charlie Berry. Was it the name?
right. Charlie Varick. Yeah. Wasn't the ending?
I
Oh my goodness.
I really enjoyed the whole movie. I feel like I totally understand where you're coming from, where you say that very much was like the blueprint for what was later No Country for Old Men. Uh,
Right.
I do feel that I feel like it's almost like the guy from No Country for Old Men almost thinks of himself as being like Charlie Berry, trying to be that
Yeah.
kind of person, that he's trying to be like the smart guy that is getting away with, but like
Oh, that's an
that
interesting
person.
reading. Yeah. But of course, yeah, I don't want to ruin it to our fans who are obviously Charlie Varick fans, but yeah, he gets away in the weird. It's the weren't you not to spoil anything? I doubt anyone cares about this movie, but when he gets in the car at the very end and he goes to start it and it like won't start, didn't you think like this is so cheap? You know, kind of like
Yeah,
that's where No Country for Old Men outshines it a billion to one. Is it doesn't take those cheap moments, but Charlie Varick really does. It's very willing to take those cheap moments. But
I feel
yeah,
like I like that. I feel like the character for like Charlie Berry makes a lot of sense, that he is able to do all of this, because at the end of the day he is very much like, the difference is he is actually a criminal. He actually comes
that's
out with
true.
his plans, has a plan for everything.
And he had planned for this whole thing, I guess, besides the wife dying. But he had really
Yeah,
manipulated this whole project, you learn at the end, which is very mastermindy. And also, he goes to the woman. Didn't you notice? He goes to the woman to get the passports or
the
whatever, but then
passport.
he never goes back. He never goes back to her. Like he knew I shouldn't go back. And then didn't you think, and I'm sorry, this is so minutia that probably everyone else hasn't seen this movie, but didn't you think when he goes to the one woman who he like has this kind of just great animal magnetism with, that it's like this is Walter Matthau. He's not exactly a matinee idol. He doesn't have the look for this
Yeah,
role. Right, but she treats him like, oh, I can't resist you. You have such an aura about you, whatever. But
I
yeah,
also
Charlie Varick.
I couldn't stop thinking about the fact that something that I feel very glad that this movie is this old is the fact that when the guy that is basically like a hitman goes to look for him and ends up finding the guy that was helping him, uh, the fight that they have is so clearly just like whatever the fuck. Like they are not like I feel like if this was a modern movie, they would have like a whole choreograph, but it's just this guy just throws a punch straight into his face. He just falls into the floor, and he's like, yeah, that is a very realistic fight.
Right, yeah. Yeah. It's both realistic and
Really
unrealistic,
wins.
but
The only reason he really wins that fight is because he's just the first one to punch him, and it's him up like automatically. He's just like, whatever. I you feel like I'm not going to punch you. I punch you. You are already like losing this fight.
yeah, and there's such tender moments too when he's like, "You called it, kid," but you later learned you wanted him to call it. But also originally, I think the director or the writer, whatever, wanted the movie to be called "The Last of the Independents," and they said, "No, we got to call it Charlie Bear." But it's so great when his crop dusting uniform is burning at the end, and it's like the last of the independents. And it's weird because at the end he is independent, but the whole movie is like the problems of not being independent, blah blah blah. But yeah, that's a great movie. I recommend it for everyone. Walter Matthau, one of my favorite movie stars. in Charlie
And
Varick.
there is also a title that you can only have at that time, like a title that tells you absolutely nothing about the movie.
Yeah, just Charlie Varick. Could you imagine?
Yeah, yeah, he's the protagonist.
What did you like more, Charlie Varick or being there?
I would say I enjoyed Charlie Berg more.
Oh, really? Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
like
Charlie,
I like this
hmm,
movie. I like that. I am very much. I really like the way he's very much like this mastermind.
right.
I don't know. I enjoy it.
But isn't it so cool? You don't know he's a mastermind. You think everything's going wrong, right?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, you see he's the master. That was such a twist ending to me. But yeah, not to ruin it for everyone, but great movie. And being there is a great movie too. I'm so glad, Alice, that you actually watched my recommendations. That's really impressive.
Yeah, and the last recommendation that you told me, I didn't decide to read it, but I decided to Google it to see if I could find it, and that was
Oh,
you
Life
told
is a
me
Dream.
as
Life.
no, you told me as I lay dying. I remember.
Did I say that? Yeah. William
Yeah, and I
Faulkner. I
found
don't
it very
remember saying that.
funny. I found it very funny that the first result when you search it in Google is why is as I lay dying banned libraries in the USA?
Yeah, I don't actually remember recommending that, but that's certainly that's William Faulkner, in my opinion, is the greatest American author of the 20th century. And As I Lay Dying is the easiest first read there because it's short and it's also
Okay,
like, oh my God, it's
I
so
want you to why do you think this book was banned in a bunch of libraries in the USA? Apparently in 2012 it was banned for a ton of libraries in the USA.
well, I would typically say with Faulkner that it might have, it might be using the N word, but I don't remember that in As I Lay Dying.
No,
Um,
the
maybe
reasons why this book was banned is very dumb.
is it about arsony?
Oh, okay. The reason why it was banned is first, they have a bunch of reasons. First is obscenity. The second one
Yeah.
is name of God in vain,
Oh wow.
and the mention of abortion and reincarnation.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's true. That's probably the number one thing. Because at the end, yeah, one of the daughters is trying to get this abortion, but which is very, I don't know, I guess uncommon
Like,
to see in media of that time. But my God, As I Lay Dying, William Faulkner, you can't.
can you guys confirm? Is this a thing? Are people in the USA very touchable freaking reincarnation?
I'll be right
Really not
back,
the
everybody.
reincarnation. Oh my gosh,
I'm,
Casket.
look, we've been going for almost 3 hours. Casket has to go pee pee every 2 hours or so. All right.
You go pee pee, but you better be back in 5 minutes.
I'll be
You
back
better
in
not be
less than
taking a
that.
5 minute pee pee.
I know that are Catholics and like Christians very touched about like reincarnation.
I doubt it. Frank, I've never heard that. I don't think it was the reincarnation thing. I think that's funny that they would list that, but it was probably the abortion thing, and also there. Yeah, I mean, it's a disturbing book. It's William Faulkner, and it's a little bit disturbing. The basic plot, and this is very basic, is that the mother of this family, at the beginning of the book, she's dying, and it's every chapter is told through a different perspective, and eventually you get her perspective, and it's very weird. I won't go into it, but it's very weird. And the whole family is a little bit disturbed. And yeah, abortion comes into it, arsony comes into it, and but it's one of the absolute classics. I think actually Harold Bloom, kind of the literary critic, I think he called As I Lay Dying Faulkner's best most people call Faulkner's best. And it's like one of the hardest books to read, and I've read it. It's such a hard book to read, but Absalom. But I would never recommend that to anyone, really, unless they were a real fan. But yeah, As I Lay Dying is it's only like 120 pages or something. It's a short little novel, and it's very good and very weird at the same time. And I'm very obviously, Alice, recently you've been reading Lovecraft, but it's weird in a different way and in an American way. I remember hearing earlier on like people saying like this is an American author and how do American authors differ? And I thought, authors are authors, they're people. They don't really differ. But when you do get kind of a great American novel, which might be As I Lay Dying. That's not a typical great American novel, but kind of like Huckleberry Finn. Um, it's distinctly American, and Faulkner is distinctly American, and that's a really great book. I'm surprised that's the one you said. I thought you were going to say that Spanish play that I recommended you, Life is a Dream, which is
I might
Alice, you
go
should
for it.
really.
I will think about it.
You should. It's Spanish. You could get to really enjoy it, and you in the language you know best, and that you could appreciate best. And that seems like such an interesting play to me. But yeah,
I have never been good at reading a play. I don't know.
yeah. I don't know. You're missing out.
Oh,
Plays are fun.
Casket Bang!
I'm
Did you take a
back.
peek at it?
Yeah.
Well, what have the comments been like? I have not read them in a long time.
Krusty's here.
Nice.
Krusty, join the call.
Yeah.
Krusty says reincarnation probably does not exist from my perspective.
But do you have a problem with it? Like, are you like the biggest question was like, are people scared of the idea of reincarnation? I find it very funny that I was reading once about reincarnation, and I will never forget that apparently people believe that you could even be reincarnated as a mineral, and I'm just like, what point do you die? If you're reincarnated as a rock, what comes as a rock dying?
That's true. When does it become itself? Like, how big does it have to get? Yeah.
Yeah, and at what point is a rock alive, and at what point does a rock die? And I asked that to Gaskin, and he said, "Well, when you break the rock," and I'm just like, technically, you're making two rocks.
Right. Yeah. That's a good question. You should call them rocks, Alice. They're minerals. Right? Hank from
Yeah.
Breaking Bad, they're minerals, not rocks. Yeah, but yeah, when does a mineral die? It can go on indefinitely. That seems like a hell, doesn't it, Casket? You get reincarnated as a mineral and you just sitting there for millions of years.
Yeah, in the dark. Till someone digs you up, if someone digs you
You
up.
get to be the rock that weird guy massages.
Oh, God.
Could you, with your current knowledge of Pokemon, Casket, could you spend millions of years in the dark just with your memories of Pokemon and whatever you would do with them?
I don't know.
That's not a no. What do you think it'd be like as a mineral? You get to still think, although you shouldn't because you're a mineral, but you get to think. You're in a cave for like a million years, and your only thoughts that you get to keep. You don't get to keep anything else. It's just Pokemon. Anything you've learned about Pokemon. How long do you think you could live in this cave before you go out of your mineral mind?
Not long.
Yeah, but then you go out of your mind, but you still got to be the mineral. That's the bad part. You really can't do anything. You'd have a crisis, but then you'd have to go back to the Pokemon thoughts.
I once watched a thing about people being in confinement, like solitary confinement,
Right.
and a guy saying that the only thing that keeps you sane is actually going even like crazier, like acting like nothing like this is happening. Like the guy said, "Oh yeah, the only thing that kept me from going completely crazy in confinement was acting like I'm just living my normal life."
Alice, can you tell us a Calvin and Hobbes fact?
Uh, Calvin never ages ever in the 8 years that this comic was in publication.
Wow.
He has one Christmas every single year. Every single year, Christmas goes by, but somehow he never ages a single year. Never has a birthday.
Casket keeps doing this big yawn. I think Casket's trying to give us some hints.
Oh no, sorry.
You act like you aren't Casket, but you is.
The caffeine is wearing off.
Are you going to
Drink
sleep
coffee
good
today?
tonight?
I guess I got a lot to do tomorrow though.
Drink coffee?
I don't really drink coffee.
What if
Why
I
do you
was
have?
there and I had a needle and it was just full of caffeine and I said, I can give you this big shot of caffeine?
No, I think I'm good.
I said, come
Why do you have
on.
caffeine? Did you drink like a soda or something?
I had a energy drink.
Nice.
Can you hold up the energy drink and do the devil horns at the same time?
I can try.
No, do it with the other hand. You
My
got
other
two
hand,
hands.
my other hand is under me right now.
Oh my goodness.
Does your
But
your
this is
your your hand ever go to sleep for you staying on top of it?
Sometimes.
what do
Say
you do? Can
that
you act
sometimes
out?
I put my arm under my bed when I go to sleep, and then I get woken up by the feeling of my arm going like being completely limp.
Damn.
Casket, can you? Yeah, I know that's the worst, isn't it? That's like you wake up and your arm's like it's not even limp, it's like dead. It's so bad.
Yeah.
Cassie, can you act out like you just woke up and you slept on your arm and it's like dead? Oh, he's sleeping.
I'm not sleeping. I'm thinking.
Oh, I thought you were doing. I thought you were acting it out and you got into sleep mode.
I know my arm's kind of dead right now. Ugh.
Okay, that one's dead. What are you gonna do? Oh, it can't do
Uh,
these motions. Casket's dead. It's like limp. Oh my gosh, Casket's not even playing this game. Oh my god, you could never do that, Casket.
No, I can do that when
Casket,
my hand is numb. I just can't feel me doing it.
This is really effing numb. This is where it's like just hanging at your side.
I don't know. My arm's never been that dead
Casket,
asleep. Yeah, babes.
Dang.
Casket, can you do the handing that they do in Star Trek?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that like Vulcan thing. Can you do that for like 5 minutes straight?
Nah, my hands would probably cramp up.
Do it. Just do it. Do the 5 minute Vulcan.
I don't know.
Oh. Could you go for the world record of a 24-hour Vulcan hand?
I don't know if that is a record.
You could set it.
I know that I at least saw a long time ago about this guy that put his arm up and he never put it
Oh
down.
yeah, I've seen that
Oh, I
guy.
know that guy. Yeah. You.
His arm freaking died.
Wow.
Like his arm is just like black.
Eventually, his
Yeah,
arm's just gonna
that's
fall off.
Yeah.
that was creepy. He
I
was
wonder
like a
what it'll do
monk or
when that
something.
happens.
Casket, did you ever see that one monk who like put this like guard, like what would you even call it, like a grate over his neck, like a metal kind of grate, so he like could never look down and he could never sleep sitting down.
No, I never saw that.
That's like the horror, but it's like even worse. It's very disturbing. Yeah, it must have been a horrible existence, but he chose it through his monkdom.
It's crazy that there is like I always remember these like monks that will like slowly die, like they will slowly like dehydrate their bodies until they are
Yeah,
like completely dead and they become like mummified alive, like
they
mummified.
should they should do like a Pokemon like that.
I'm trying to think they might have
Ask
already done that.
totally unamused by that. He says, "Come on, Pokemon's way too serious a topic." Can you tell us what happened on Pokemon Day, Cast? That I didn't get to see your live stream. What new news did
Well,
you
me and
hear?
Boo Boo did the live
Boo
stream,
Boo. Mini Boo
and
Boo.
went great.
Honey Boo Boo? Are you referring to Honey Boo Boo,
No, me and
Casket?
Boo Boo.
Wow.
We
Would
did.
you do a Honey Boo Boo live stream?
No, hell no.
Did you like that show?
Fuck no.
Why?
Because child beauty pageants are fucking weird.
Yeah, that is true. But also, it wasn't the show wasn't really that. It was mostly like their
Yeah,
stuff
but
at the
that's where it
house.
came from. That's how they got started. They were on that show.
Just on principle, you will not watch it.
Why would I? I'm not a pedophile.
Oh my goodness. I think you can watch the show without being that.
Okay, what grown man is gonna watch toddlers and tiaras? Alright, answer me that. Hmm?
Yeah, but it's not Tyler's and Jared's Honey Boo Boo.
Yeah, but that's like the prequel to
It's
it.
Honey
Hmm?
Boo Boo Child.
Oh
Oh
god.
yeah, you know what you just reminded me of something very fucked up that happened in my country years ago.
Oh my god.
They discovered this whole thing that people were running like uh,
Oh
bikini
my god.
competitions for toddlers
Oh god.
Oh my god. I don't,
in
oh
one of
my
the like
goodness.
states of my city, and they had to essentially make that shit illegal.
Wow.
Even though okay, okay, I guess we're putting that in the whole section of the freaking law book that talks about pedophiles.
Did you
Crazy.
as a did you as a criminal law attorney, Alice, help to fight that injustice?
Cool. If I could get a decent job. It's crazy. I don't know if this is just the norm in every country, but it's like when you're reading the book about criminal law in my country, when you get to a section of like pedophilia, is this whole like list of all the crimes related to it that are illegal? Is it like oh, it's illegal to make it, it's illegal to produce it, it's illegal to be there, it's illegal to appear in the movie, it's illegal to even own the place where they do it. Which I kept thinking like, what if I don't know? What if my neighbor is doing it? If I'm renting my house and the freaking guy that is renting it is making like CP, like do I go to jail? This is saying that I will go to jail. Great way to get your landlord to go to jail.
I think probably Jeff has been waiting for like 50 minutes until he could butt in and say, "Yeah, I gotta go, man, but I'll talk to you later."
Yeah, I'm just gaming right now and listening on the side. I'm
Well,
still here.
everybody, we
Oh,
got about 6 minutes before the podcast is up.
Yeah, we had an extra hour. Casket, can you do like an impression of your arm falling asleep?
Oh no, my arm's asleep.
Why, Casket, can you explain why has there been such little? And I'm sorry, because there was a point where there was a lot of kind of chat interaction. I wasn't paying attention, but for the most part, this has probably been the lowest chat interaction stream. Why, Casket?
I don't know. Maybe people are just busy. Maybe they're listening to us while they're doing other things. Who knows?
What do you think they're
Listening
doing?
to us while they're
I
taking a
don't know. They
piss.
could be cleaning. They could be doing homework. Who knows?
Can you
Could be
list
taking a really long
20
shit.
Yeah, they could be taking a shit right
Casket? Can
now.
you alone, Casket, list 20 different things that the viewers could be doing while listening to your podcast, which they couldn't get on the chat
I don't know.
feature?
Well, they could be
Try.
taking. They could be taking a shit. Hmm?
Oh, you just stole that from Alice. Doesn't count. I'm not counting it.
Oh, come on! I got list 20 of them.
Yeah, but the first one you did was an immediate steal, Casket. How cheap. You got to have original ones.
I'll show you fucking original.
What about here? I'll give you one. They could be getting a new prescription in their glasses.
That'd be weird
They
to be
could be
listening to us.
jacking off.
Yeah, they could be jacking off. That's true.
Oh my goodness. Nope, Alice gave you that. It doesn't count. You have 20 more,
I
Casket.
don't know. Fuck. They could be at their parents' funeral.
Okay, good. There's one. What's two?
They could be cleaning their colostomy bag.
That's a good one. That's two. What's three?
They could be robbing a bank.
A little less good, but that's number three. Okay, number four.
They could be on a bus.
Okay, good. Number five.
They might not have fingers.
Ooh, that's thoughtful. Um, I'll just say this. Trespasses says hop aboard the magic school bus. Okay, the last one you had was they don't have fingers. What's the next one? What was that? Five?
Yeah, that was five.
I think that was four, and you're lying. You're just trying to get a freebie.
Let's see. They could
But
be
okay,
asleep.
they could be asleep. Pretty lame, but okay. Good. Six. Now on to seven.
They could be using both their hands to pet animals.
Ooh. Okay. Good. Eight.
Very wholesome.
Perhaps they are building something with their hands.
Okay. Nine. Building something with the hands. No. Number nine. Casket.
Uh, could be replacing the toilet.
Replacing the toilet. Okay, number 10. Can I give you a little help here? Make this one involve water.
They
What's up
could
with
be
water?
deep sea diving.
Ooh, okay. Okay, number 11.
They could be a
They
psychopath
could
and
be
they're about to
enjoying
murder
some water
someone.
sports.
Oh, Alice trying to help you. That minuses you 1 point, Casket. You're now back at number
Oh,
10.
come on!
But Casket's new one was you're a psychopath trying to murder someone. Okay, back to number 11. What's your
Fuck
new
me
one,
in the
Casket?
ass. Uh, okay, for number 11, they could be pulling a 911.
Oh my goodness. Okay, on to number 12.
Number 12. Number 12. They could be in the middle of church and they're secretly listening to us.
Ooh, blasphemous. Okay, number 13, Casket.
Let's see here. They could be busy writing something down.
Okay, good. Good, very good. What are we at? 13?
Yeah.
14.
13 or 14, Alice?
You have done 13. This one will be a 14 if he says so.
Ooh, okay. I
They
think
could be
Alice
walking
is
their dog.
lying. Okay, crappy one, but okay. We're now into 15. Make the last 5 very unusual, Casca. I want
They
you to
could be wearing a
tap
diaper.
into. Okay, not so unusual. I think you're really hinting at me and how I like to wear diapers, but okay, good. Number
Uh,
16.
both of their arms could be stuck in vending machines.
Oh, I was really hoping you were going to say we're asleep, but okay, good. They're stuck in vending machines.
I want a
17.
clarification. Is this 2 separate vending
Oh, I
machines or
knew
We
Jeff
one
was
lost
vending
going to.
machine?
Jeff.
I told him in the stream he was going to leave, and he faked out. He did a fake out. He said, "No, I'm staying. I'm playing a game."
I
Cassie,
want to
can you go?
know.
What a liar.
No.
Oh, Cassie's too
Like
loyal of a Jeff fan.
Queso, we haven't heard from Queso in a while. He's muted. I wonder if he's okay.
I want to know, is this person that got their hands in stuck in vending machine this one vending machine that has both of their hands inside of,
No,
or
it's
is
two
this 2
separate
separate
vending
vending machines?
machines.
Okay, please, let's just get through these last 3 and then we'll leave. It's so late now, Cassie. You got 3 more, and then everybody goes to bed. So,
They could be busy putting their hands up their ass.
oh, did you get this from Blind Justice? Since they could be wearing diapers. You freaking faker, Casket. That doesn't even count. How dare you? But okay, fine. Just because it's so late, I'll accept it. But you're cheating. The whole thing should be thrown out the window, you cheater. Okay, 19 and 20. You got 2 more. What are they doing?
I feel like you could make something up with that.
They could be Sasquatch hunting.
Okay, number 19, Sasquatch hunting. You got 1 left, Casket. You better make this good. I don't want to hear some crap on you. I want to hear something good. This is the parting glance of your live stream. You better make it good.
They could be aliens from outer
And
space watching us.
the number one thing that Casket says his fans could be doing instead of typing in the chat, they could be aliens from outer space watching us. Well, Casket, I think you should probably do your outro now. I'll say as a historian, we love to have you, everybody who was in the call, everybody who left the call, everybody who was in the chat, everybody who left the chat. Right, Casket. Can you do an outro now?
Well,
Or if,
everybody, I hope you had fun here at the podcast. I had fun. I know you guys probably had fun. We'll see you again next week, Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And don't forget
it's a
about movie
goodbye for
night on
me.
Wednesdays.
True. Okay, well, bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.